Tiger Talks Wrestling live from the stage. You are watching Tiger Talks Wrestling live from Michigan. Now, live from Muskegon, Michigan, this is Tiger Talks Wrestling. Like, comment, subscribe, or be infected.
Oh, hi. My name is the one, the only Valley Bates, and welcome to Tiger Talks Wrestling, the first ever anniversary. I know, I even couldn't believe it when he said it, but it's actually happening. Get some popcorn, get something to drink, get active on the stream or the chat, whatever. Do something. I mean, come on, this is Tiger Talks Wrestling. Anyway, congratulations, Tony.
I know. Late as usual. All right, guys. Sorry about the delay. Decided to go out to dinner. Took a little longer than expected, but we are here. We've made it. And we'll get into this here rather quickly. I haven't got the link out to anybody yet. It'll be just a couple minutes, but it'll get out there. So, if you joined us last night, it was a blast that we had, the few of us that showed up. Tonight, I'm expecting even more people and more craziness to take place here, as we are part of the 1-year anniversary spectacular, day 2. Trust me, there's going to be some surprises here tonight. As you could have seen, Riley Bates was the only one that sent me in a 1-year anniversary intro video, so I figured I'd get that out of the way. But after that, you seen last night, number 4, the least voted video, intro video that I have was Busta Boy's, who didn't get any votes rather on Twitter for it. And then you seen towards the end, number 3 was the Disease of Atlas, Jason Atlas's sent-in video, intro video for Tiger Talks Wrestling. So now, without further ado, we're going to get into, I'm going to do number 2, and then I'm going to do number 1 before I send out the link, rather. So here is the number 2 voted on video. Remember, these 3 videos were pretty close, but this one came in at number 2. So, here we go.
Now, live from Muskegon, Michigan, this is Tiger Talks Wrestling.
So as you've seen there, H2 did take second place for the second most votes on Twitter. The voting went, let me look it up here again real quick. There was 33 votes, and pop up here. As said, 0 votes for Busta Boy. We had, I see there's a message on here, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to be sending a link out, and that's probably what people are wanting. Had 28% of the votes went to the Disease of Atlas, 30% went to H2's send-in video, and the number 1 with 42% is, of course, once I get it up here in a minute, most liked video out of the 4 intro videos that I've gotten. Process of elimination, you already know whose it was. But this is the number 1 voted on video by you guys on Twitter for an intro video.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arnold McDonald from NUW. And folks, I want to welcome you all, each and every one of you, to Tiger Talks Wrestling. Get you something you like to drink. Maybe even some popcorn, because it's about to be on like a steaming pot of neck bone. Don't be a shiesty mother, you know what? Get active in the stream. And folks, let me take you to the host himself, Tony. Take it away, buddy.
So with that being said, I thank you guys all for the 33 people, or the 33 votes that we did get on those. As you've seen, Arnold McDonald's intro was the most liked video intro that was sent in. If any of you guys want to send in other intro videos for Tiger Talks Wrestling, you've seen there, I just prefer that you have the Tiger Talks Wrestling logo and a ring bell at the end. It's preferably what I asked for. I'd take them and I'd use them anytime. Haven't gotten one recently, but we'll take them. So, with that being said, good to know we won't be joined by Jackson Hendricks. He's had a busy day. Don't have a phone, but I'll get a hold of him later. Anyway, with that being said, I do see congratulations from SBW and Mikey Nitro. Thank you for both of those. Scorpion was in, said, way to go, Tony. Great job, man. Thank you for that. Riley Bates says, I'm welcome for that cringy intro. Well, it was better than nothing. And yo, Mikey, I see ya. So there's two groups I'm going to get this link out to first. We'll see whom will jump in first and become part of the second day of the 1-year anniversary special of Tiger Talks Wrestling. That you're not just hearing me talk and seeing my face only. As we wait, I will mention again, looking for Monday, September 5th. Or excuse me, Monday, September 3rd, rather, will be the next time you'll see me on air. So in just a little over a week. And Brandon Castelli he's been in NUW, UWE now, also been in VTW a little bit, and Proving Ground. He will be my next guest on Tiger Talks Wrestling. So, that is that. Don't know who sent me a message there then, but okay. I got that one already. Oops. I don't plan on doing any more screen shares tonight. So those are all out of the way for now. Once I get some people in here, I might change over. Actually use my better microphone too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This microphone I know isn't that bad on the video camera, but I still think my microphone's even better. My snowball. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'd like you to get the link out there for people who even don't want to be in the chat, be on camera. They would love to have them in the chat room and keeping up with the chat as well. Because I know we started a little late, and this is going to go on for a few hours, so. Okay. I'll get it sent out to one person I know who will join in real quick. Here, I'll get it sent out to a couple other people, since nobody from those group chats is answering real quick. Alright. Told a few people I'd send them the link once we got started, not long after. Hey, Mr. Awesome, good to see you in here again. He never let me know. If he doesn't see them there, then he can go without. They never responded. Gonna send him the link because I know I want him in here at some point tonight if he gets a chance to. Not gonna mention whom that is, but you'll see. Get it sent to TZ because I know he said something about coming in. So there might be a bunch of people that pop in all around the same time because I'm getting it sent out to just about everybody that I've talked to about getting it sent out. Just so you know. If anybody has any problems getting the link to work, just let me know. I'll see what I can do to fix that. I know yesterday, some people I know can't get in through a certain way. But yeah. What? Oh, probably because I sent too many messages. I have to wait a little bit before I can send more on Twitter. Send a couple here on Facebook. Hey, I see we got 5 viewers. Glad to see people are flocking in. Kinda ish. Hey, where'd he go? There he is. Good to see you in the chat section, Jack. Yeah, he hasn't even seen that, so I don't know if he'll see this, but we'll find out. Like I said, I'm just getting the invite for the Hangout sent to everybody at the moment. If anybody pops in here, I don't have the page open to see who all's in, so just let me know. All right. I think there's only one person on Facebook I haven't sent it to yet. Hey, I know he's in it finally. Good, good. That's how we play the waiting game. See who the first person will be to join tonight in the Hangout. And some of these people might be guests that have been on the show. Some of them future guests that'll be on the show, including one man, Jack Brown, who's in the chat section. He will be a future guest on Tiger Talks Wrestling. Got some announcements about the future of Tiger Talks Wrestling, but those are going to come towards the end of the show. Just keep guys a little hooked and lined up for it. Editing can be a pain, I know, Riley. But it usually turns out for the better once you got it in there. If you guys know of anybody who I haven't set the link out to that would be interested in joining, let me know. I know you don't know everybody who I have, but if you think of somebody and just want to say who I should send it to that I might not have already. I thought I sent it to you already, but maybe I didn't. You gonna go through? Oh, it won't let me. Let's try it again. Nope, still won't. Okay. So I might have to wait a few minutes to send it to a couple people. But in the meantime, we wait for just one person to jump in. Need some trivia questions. I'm not going to give away the answers to those. Now, I know times I said something about possibly doing some new shows on here. I don't know if those will happen, but I do have something I want to run by people. I'm going to mention this probably again later when we get more people on here. Get some people in here, hopefully. Anyway, it was an idea thrown my way from H2, go figure, for that commentary that I did. That perhaps do it again, but this time from where I'm going with it and what he was mentioning, I would like for different companies to send me specifically made matches, just one match for Tiger Talks Wrestling. I'm going to put together a special event, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a special event where if I get enough videos sent to me, I want to put those matches together and make like a special event, like I said, or a pay-per-view where I'm doing the commentary for it. And maybe have one other person join me in for it, because I think that would be fun to put together and have just a special event or pay-per-view put on Tiger Talks Wrestling at some point. It wouldn't be a live stream. It might be eventually, but it won't be the exact same way as what we did with the other commentary. Now, I think out of the ideas that we've had for other programs to do on Tiger Talks Wrestling YouTube channel, I think there's only one that might actually come to fruition at some point, maybe, and that'd be like WWE Inc. But we'll see. Mr. Awesome, Tiger Talks Wrestling presents Trivia Throwdown coming to PS4. Sure, why not? I do like to do trivia stuff, so. You forgot last night's trivia answers? Oh, that's good, Riley. I got a few more trivia questions from what I had last night, too, so. Speaking of which, I'll ask some people that question when we get them in here, too. All right, let me see if we got any messages. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Got to do something different. Can't have it all the same. What fun would that be? All right. See if Twitter will let me send it out yet. If not, I might have to grab some people's Facebook pages and send it to them there. Hey, look at that. Adam Anderson left the group chat I made last night quickly to get people in here. Yeah, he's wanting to be on Tiger Talks Wrestling so bad. Here was his chance. I'm just picking on him, but... still won't let me. Okay. So, a couple of you, make sure you check Facebook too, because Facebook is where I'm having to send some of these, because Twitter's being stupid and not letting me send the link out for now. Shit. See if I can remember people's names. Okay, cool. Riley, you'd be one of them. I tried sending you the link on Twitter and it won't let me, so check your Facebook when you got a chance. Why does it show up like it's in Spanish? I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully you guys can get in. Like I said, if you got any problems, let me know. I'll go out and go back in the Hangout if I have to. Because nobody's joined in yet. Okay. Just making sure. Shoot. I think the only other person I really wanted to send it to on Twitter that I can't send it to, well, there's about 3 people, but I haven't seen Jaden Quick in the comment section yet, so I don't know that he'll return tonight. Busta Boy was who I was going to send it to. I don't know if I have him on Facebook. Hey, let me send it. Okay, good. Hey, Riley.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing very, very good.
Yeah? Well, that's good.
Editing is just a freaking pain, though, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
First time I've ever done editing, and it's taking so dang long.
Yeah.
Not gonna say what I'm editing, but I'm editing something. So
It's okay. That's crazy. Down to 0 viewers, but yet Mr. Awesome's still in the chat section. It's just, I think it's full beans. Anywho. Let's see. I got the link sent out to a bunch of people. We'll see if anybody else joins in anytime soon.
okie dokie.
Can't really ask you to plug much because you plugged everything last night. So
Well,
you plugged
yeah.
most of the stuff.
Yeah.
All right. No FDN, you haven't really missed anything important. I'll go over what I said eventually later anyway, but
Yeah.
wasn't nothing important other than you missed who came in second and who came in first for the intro videos. But
Finally,
easy to
it's
find.
done. Now I have to wait for it to download.
Yeah, usually.
This
Shit, that
going
is
fast.
listener.
This
No, a
going-
lot of the announcements will be made towards the end of the show, so middle or end.
At least it's going faster than I thought it would.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Now, I feel like I should make myself some popcorn and go see if I can find myself a Pepsi.
Hey, do what you need to.
Okay.
This is an open invitation as well, guys. Don't forget, if you want to be part of the show, just let me know either in the chat section or hit me up on Facebook or Twitter. Nah, I don't need it quite yet. Okay. Yeah, we decided to go out to dinner, and then it took a little longer than expected. It's the only reason we started a little late tonight.
Oh, it's okay.
But at least I'm able to be here and don't have the same issues that Darkside and NUW was having with their pre-show.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really get to see the pre-show, so.
Well, you didn't miss anything because they were having issues and couldn't air the whole thing tonight.
Okay. Well, better luck next time for them.
Yep. They're going to try again. When? Oh, but they'll try again. Okay.
I have to go here, and I have to do this. Is this what I want to do? Yeah, this is what I want to do. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself real quick here.
Mute yourself. He's muted. There you go. So, since he's not here to promote it, and I know we mentioned yesterday, don't forget, guys, tomorrow night at, I believe, 8 p.m., I won't swear to it, BCW Warzone, the last episode leading into... Wow, I just drew a blank. Sorry. The Go Home episode, anyways, will be tomorrow night on the BCW channel.
Into Summer Bash, you mean?
Summer Bash, yes, that's what I was looking for. Summer Bash. Thank you, Riley. It's like I was just gonna have to go look it up real quick. So be on the lookout for that. NUW Code Red. They were supposed to have the pre-show tonight, and then Darkside said last night that maybe sometime this next week will be the actual Code Red event on the NUW channel. After having issues, we'll see what happens with that. I'm sure UWE will have more stuff uploaded here soon because I know they've got a special event coming up here in the near future as well. Of course, NWF and BCW also in the distant future, not too distant, but distant future, have One Worlds Collide 2, which I went to. It was a great show. It'll be awesome when you see it. Of course, BTW and all the other bunch of other companies will come together. DBW's got a big event coming up here in a couple weeks. They'll also be a part of one Best in the World, Best in the Yard. Wow, world. Fumbling all over everything tonight. There you go. So Best in the Yard will be coming out eventually at some point. So we got a lot of YouTube wrestling to watch here in the future. Big shows. Oh, also, don't forget NUW's. At some point, I'll have King of the Art 2 uploaded as well. So,
Okay, I'm done now. I don't need to mute myself no more.
Ring of Honor about to drop a lawsuit. I know, right? I said best in the world instead of best in the yard. My bad. Alright. Okay. Hey, we got another person in. Look at that.
Get outside. Oh, my voice.
The
Oh,
dark side. What the fuck are you talking about, god damn it?
Oh, never mind. It's Johnny
Again.
Johnson. Wait, whoever his name is. I don't know.
Even better yet.
I don't know what the fuck this kid's smoking. Or drinking, god damn it. But this is the motherfucking pizza man, god damn it. I'm taking some time out of my busy schedule right now to be here to congratulate Tony, the goddamn Tiger. I know he fucking hates that name when people call it to him, but it don't matter. Don't matter. I'm the goddamn pizza man.
Yeah, you can give it with any.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Go suck a dick, god damn it.
I'm getting used to this. I'm getting used to these new names and all this crap. Getting used to it.
And all this crap, the goddamn pizza man is a bunch of crap.
No. I love
Yeah,
pizza. I love pizza.
You see that symbol behind you?
This one?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah, shove it up your ass.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, you better find a goddamn way.
You better show some respect to the legend of the pizza man. I mean, he does have a victory over former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Everett Reed.
Tony, you see this right
There
here?
you go.
Yeah, I see that.
Here's your respect.
I'm
Here's
sending it
respect.
out to you for a celebration of 1 year.
Oh, great. I'll take it.
It might be a little bit cold by the time it gets to Michigan, but you know, beggars can't be
Well.
choosers. It's a free goddamn pizza, goddammit.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's free. Yeah, I'll take it.
Smells good. Smells good.
What we got on that pizza?
Well, I don't know. This is just a box, goddammit. It's just a goddamn box.
Okay.
The pizza's in the
As long as
mail.
as long as it has cheese and bacon on it, you're good.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Get to that symbol, goddammit. Get to that goddamn symbol. Whoa. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off.
Yeah, really, right?
Holy shit.
Now I'll do it out of camera. You just see a wall. I'll do it out of camera.
That's too much information. I don't need to know that.
Right.
Good God Almighty. So what are we doing here, Tony? The
He's
pizza
having some
man's
fun.
time is valuable. He's on the clock. He's got to get back to the job soon.
We just having some fun right now. Trying to get some people in here, talk a little bit about favorite moments and guests on Tiger Talks Wrestling.
You never had the pizza man on, so how could you have any favorite guests?
You bring up a good point. Perhaps we'll have to do that sometime in the near future.
Well, you better, figure it out because the pizza man got a busy schedule, goddammit.
Well, my people are getting with your people, and we'll get something figured out.
Oh, my people, I am my people, goddammit. I'm the boss. I'm the pizza man, goddammit.
Okay, well, then I'll just get with you, and we'll figure out something here in the near future.
You got any questions to ask the pizza man while you got me here?
Ooh.
What's your number?
What the hell? Why you trying to ask me out on a date? Goddammit!
No.
You got a symbol over there
What?
for that.
What's
You
the
stick to the
pizza
goddamn
man's
symbol.
What's the pizza man's number so I can order myself some pizza?
The pizza man don't sell to perverts and derelicts.
You're out of luck, Riley.
Yeah, I guess I might as well just go to Domino's. get myself some
Domino's.
cheap stuffed inside the crust.
Domino's.
Uh-oh. Now you pissed off Pizza Man. Good job.
Oh my! Now I really hate you, kid. Now I really hate you. Now you can take that other symbol too. Shove both up your ass.
You're gonna get some pizza. You gotta get the underground pizza.
God almighty. This kid, he said Domino's. He said
did.
Domino's.
Jeez.
It's close to me.
Saying Papa John's, goddammit. That
Right.
racist son of a bitch.
It's
Right?
close to me.
Yeah, close to you because you're a perverted son of a bitch. You're worse than Commissioner Pervert.
That could be true.
As long as we don't have him on there, I'm
No,
good.
he's not gonna be in here, so you're good.
Good, thank you.
So Pizza Man, I gotta ask you, what was it like for you to pick up that victory over Everett Creed?
Well, you know, some may say it could be described as, you know, when you take that fresh, round pizza out of the oven and you smell that cheese and that sauce and all the oregano and spices and whatever topping you like, and you take that first bite. And that first bite, it just melts into your goddamn mouth.
Mm.
What were we talking about?
Your victory over Everett Creed.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I kicked his ass.
You did.
I kicked that goddamn ass. That stark supremacy ass.
Yeah, it was the biggest victory you've had so far.
Pretty sure it's the only victory I've had so far.
I know.
Well, that's the biggest then. That's for sure.
Right?
Damn. There will be bigger, though. Mark the Pizza Man's words.
I believe it. So, one other question. What was it like for you to be on Stranger Tides and a part of that, the name of it is Quest for the
Quest
Check.
for the Titties?
Yes. Sure, that too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, you know, I was a little bit misled going to that match. You know, I was promised boobs at some point. The only thing closest to a boob that I was able to get was this motherfucker. The fuck's his name? Lips. God damn it, Lips.
He was private.
Lips, the titty Lips. He touched my booty hole, and the Pizza Man was not feeling it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's not the type of pepperoni roll that the Pizza Man enjoys.
Ew.
Right.
So we got another masked wrestler in this chat room.
That we do. Clown's mask. Without further ado, not that he needs it, but
Master of the DDT, Kage.
Thank you. What's up?
Welcome in, Kage.
Hey,
How you doing?
Fuego, what do you say we go mask for mask, baby?
I don't know if I can handle the Pizza Man.
Oh, you can't, goddammit, you can't. You can't, he's too hot and spicy. You're Fuego del Sol, but goddammit, I'm the goddamn Pizza Man, and I got the hot and spicy on lock.
I'm more of a meat lovers guy myself. I don't know if I can do the spicy.
Well, then you might be good friends with Riley Bates over here.
I don't know, man. He said something about Domino's, and I just can't do that.
No, hell no, goddamn, no Domino's.
What's wrong with Domino's? I mean,
It's just bad. I don't know. It's like the Mark Williams of pizza. It's just bad.
It's basically rubber on top of cardboard. That's what it is.
would you like it if I'd rather say Pizza Hut?
Hey, I can do Pizza Hut.
That'd be a little bit better, yes.
It's a step up. You're getting there, Riley Bates. You're getting there.
It's still no underground pizza, though.
That goes without saying, Tony. Come on. You're better than this. You're better than this.
Perhaps. Just giving you a little plug. Come on.
That's like saying Santa Claus is better than that homeless guy on the corner who jerks his dick every time I ride by in my car. I don't appreciate it. I keep telling him.
Yeah.
Silence, awkward silence. Okay. Oh, well. Pizza Man's used to that. I think I gotta get back to work. I I gotta go here now, Tony.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, Pizza Man.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Happy 1 year anniversary.
Thank you.
Everybody else, have a good night. You know where to get that 2 for 2 special, baby. 2 for 2.
I'm gonna call you.
You buy 2, you get the price of 2. I don't even remember how it goes. Fuck it, I'm out.
You gotta love it.
Oh god.
How are we doing tonight, Kage?
I'm alright. I'm at work, but I snuck off. I had to jump on the 1 year anniversary. I felt bad. I couldn't hop on last night, so definitely had to hop on tonight.
It's all good.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Pretty good. I had to edit a few things, and well, it's a pain to be honest, but I'm doing very, very good.
Yeah, man. I was up late Thursday night editing that vlog I just put up on my channel, and I was so ready to go to sleep, and that's the worst part is editing. I love filming everything. It's just the editing is the worst part.
Yeah.
Unless it's a KBW video, I love editing those, but those are rare to come by.
True.
I have a question I have to ask you, Mr. Master of the DDTs.
What's up?
Could we possibly see a Wrestle to Fame match between the one and only Riley Bates versus KBW Kage?
If the stakes are high enough and if it's the right place, the right time, I've never said no to a match that's the right place and the right time ever. So.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Nice. So, Kage, since I was asking some guys it last night, I'll start with who do you want to see on here that hasn't had a chance to be on Tiger Talks Wrestling so far, other than, obviously, I know one person you'd say.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'd like to see some returns. I think I would say more maybe people you haven't spoke to in a while more than I would say newer guys. But
Yeah, you can go with both. I was letting people say both last night. So.
Okay, so I'd love like an in-depth sit down, more recent one because I've spoke to him recently with Yankee. I think that would be really good of new. Because he's just got a fresh take on a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
Let me put it like that.
Gotcha.
Without being too crazy. Because Yankee's Yankee, of course. But
of course.
He's a big one, right? Who's another? Well, like I said, a lot of this, I don't want to. Once Best in the Yard happened, Best in the Yard 4 comes out, then I could name a bunch of names, but I don't want to spoil.
Gotcha. You don't want to spoil anything, right?
No.
It's appreciated. We don't want spoilers here.
Yes, but I caught myself to say something. But yes, once eventually that gets released,
right?
That there's a lot of guys that I would love to hear their take on what all went down that weekend and what they thought of everything.
Sounds good. I know one man I said myself, I got to get back on here and get him on live for a change because he hasn't been on a live show, is Nevon McDonald.
The king of the mountain.
Of course.
A great guy.
Riley's going to say, of course, the king of Burger Kings, but.
No, I have something else to say to him. Not that.
Right?
Yeah, Nevon's. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe you'll
think
think of something.
Yeah, I have so many things different running through my head.
Right.
Who's been some of your favorite guests you've had on this past year?
Ooh, putting me on the spot again too.
I don't want to put you on the spot there. What's some of the most memorable moments that you've had on here?
Well, I gotta go with the same one I said last night. You might not like it, and I know some of the other guys won't like it, but when Eli was on here, It was one of my favorite episodes. So he, I know a lot of guys at VTW didn't like what he had to say, and they've talked to him since about it. But that one got the most attention, to be honest with you.
Controversy creates cash, right?
Yeah, exactly. In the words of
Yep.
Eric Bischoff.
Views is views, you know what I'm saying? So, and I thought that was a very funny episode, right? Like, I had a very different take on what happened, you know. So, VTW guys are gonna be VTW guys, but I thought it was definitely, you know, like I said, it got more clicks, and I can't fault that. As a man who puts a lot of value in clicks, I cannot fault that.
Right. But no, besides that one, I would have to say having you on was definitely one of my favorites. Not just because you're here, I would say that even with you not here. Big time Mike. That was
great. That was a great guess. And
yeah.
I might say that because I'm biased, but I really enjoyed y'all together.
No, yeah. I really enjoyed having Mike on here and hope to have him on in the future at some point again too. So I've had a lot. It's been a lot of them that I've enjoyed. I can't really say there's a whole lot that I didn't enjoy. There's a couple, but I'm not going to name those. I'm not going to name those people because
smart man. Yeah. Man, you Tony, I always said it.
Yeah.
No, I do have to say this. When the last vlog you did there, Kage, I loved the AK-47 in your match.
It's so weird, right? Like he rarely puts on the boots anymore. He's very focused on college and stuff he's got going on there. He's trying to get a journalism degree, and I give him props for that. But since I've moved away from Oklahoma, you know, I love wrestling. I always love wrestling every weekend, but there's something I love it more when I'm in there with him. And anytime I can pull him out of semi-retirement or semi-break or whatever you want to call it and put him back in the ring, that's the best. It was a surprise to him. A surprise to me. It was a last-minute thing we were able to make happen. And, man, did I enjoy beating up on that no-good SOB once again.
Always feels good, right?
Always. And I'm going to go ahead and let you know, Tony, this is exclusive for you. So AK did another open challenge, and Kage accepted one more time in the backyard. And so once Best in the Yard is over with and done with and out, expect a couple matches to be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, and I'm so sick of teasing something that doesn't come. Like, I've teased stuff because I was dependent on other people. When it comes to me versus AK, there's no depending on anybody. It happened. It was great. It's going to come eventually.
Right.
It's going to be fun.
Look forward to that. Because you guys seem to outdo every match every time you step in the ring. So
that, and it's weird because like I've fought more athletic guys than him. Probably, I've wrestled plenty of bigger names, but I don't know. There's something special. I guess because we've done it since we were 14 years old. There's something special about stepping in there with him. It's just perfect. Right. So fun. And everybody's got their guy, like, but that's my guy.
Yeah.
You know, I have to ask, since this match happened so long ago, not even so long, 1 year ago, actually, how did you feel? Because I know that you said some stuff after the match. How did you feel of fighting Brother Cam in Best in Yard 3?
It was an experience, I'll say that. So Cam is hella talented. He's amazingly talented. He's got all the tools to become a star in the independent scene if he wants to do that. His mic skills are unmatchable. He's great. In the ring, he can do anything you want him to do. But sometimes your ego gets in the way of yourself, and I think sometimes that happens, right? The match was what it was, and quite possibly we might, you know, I told everybody it wasn't over, and it's not, and they're going to see exactly what happens come soon. But if you want to look at the match for what it was, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a classic that people can go back and watch at any time I felt like that whole show was spectacular, but our match had a different feel than all the other matches. Not saying it was a better feel. I'm just saying it was a different feel. It was a different vibe that I was very, very happy with and how it turned out. I felt like there was some real emotion in that match, and I was very happy with how it turned out. Wasn't happy that the ending didn't get the response that we wanted, but we knew it wouldn't because it's not over. So,
Right.
but
It's
I was
never
very,
over between you
everybody
two.
thought it was so good, so I'm happy with that. I'd be
Yeah.
lying if I wouldn't. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't trying to go out there and steal the whole damn thing. But that's just how I am.
So that's honestly that's the way you should be in wrestling. So at least that's my perspective on it.
No, that's exactly. That's exactly right. Make whatever you're doing the best thing there, and that's what
Yeah.
I try to do, and that's what everybody on that card tried to do, which one was so good.
Yeah.
But guys, like I said, I'm at work. I'm on my break. I'll be off here in just a little. I'll be off work here in just a little bit, so I'm gonna hop back on. But I wanted to hop on for a minute and say what's up. I'll be back in just a little bit.
All right. Sounds good, Kage.
Awesome. See you in a little bit.
See ya.
I was a little surprised. Wasn't certain that Kage was going to make it in, but
Yeah.
happy that.
Well,
What's up, everybody?
Oh, hey.
the
Now we got the dark side in here.
yeah, now we got the dark side. I was mistaking somebody wrong earlier in here, so
What the fuck's this idiot talking about?
He thought that the pizza man was you.
Who?
The pizza man.
Who the fuck is that?
UWE Underground Pizza Man, you know that guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, the pizza man. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that guy. Scorpion's marking out for you a little there. Gives dark side in all caps in the chat section.
Yeah, Scorpion. That's my man right there. You gonna see Scorpion real soon in NUW, baby.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's right.
just
That's right.
Just missed Kage, but he's gonna be right back in a little bit. He said.
Oh yeah. All right. That's somebody I'd like to go one-on-one with at one point, but
So do I.
he's a jet-setting, wheeling, dealing, boat riding, limousine riding. I know that's 2 ridings. Horse riding, that's 3. You know, he's a son of a gun, but he's got to make his way up to NUW, baby.
Right.
At one point, he does need to bless that ring.
I would agree. It'd be nice to see Kage show up in NUW at some point.
Yes, sir.
Him and the
Scorpion
bomb.
says, "Your eyes looking better, man."
My eye?
Yeah.
I think it's just because I'm in the shade over here.
Because yesterday it was looking pretty bad still, but
Yeah. Well, if I was to go back where I was sitting yesterday in the light, you'd
it's
see.
getting better.
It's getting there. It's getting a little bit better, though.
Yep.
I was freaking a bunch of people out at the grocery store before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. People just been looking at me funny. I do kind of look like the Terminator.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
Well, if you've seen the movies, it might be, yeah.
It might be all right.
Like, I mean, he is the fucking Terminator.
Hold on, Tony. I'll be right back here. I gotta do
Good.
something.
Trying to get some more people to come in here.
Yo, where's everybody at, man? It's 2 year or the 1 year anniversary, man. What the fuck?
Right? They're not seeing the post or what, but I know Scorpion, I sent the link in one thing on Twitter, but I'll send it to him on Facebook, see if he wants to show up.
I know James was saying he can't get on. He can't figure that shit out. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I happen to remember when him and I were talking about it last night. I had to do it a little differently to get him on when we did his episode. So I kind of had to screen share a different hangout into this hangout to get him to work out for that one. And it just can't really do that with all the people that are jumping into this one. So,
Yeah.
does he not have like an actual computer or laptop? He just got his phone and tablet.
I think probably, yeah.
So I was gonna say, I know computers are usually better to go with for Hangout for most people, not everybody.
Well, yeah. I don't got a camera on mine, so.
Depends on what phone you got.
Huh?
So it depends on what phone or tablet you got, I guess, too. Or if you,
Yeah, my phone's pretty legit.
right. All right. Well, I had the Kage shirt on yesterday. I got the MC shirt on today, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're Spartan. Two different people here.
Where's the Darkside shirt?
Do they exist?
I mean, technically, no.
Technically?
You know, I kind of got a whole bunch of Darkside shirts. You know, I like to switch into rotation.
Right.
Since you used, you know, a memento.
My Yankees sent me this, so.
I got the King of the Yard shirt. Let me see. Where is it? Right here.
I want to see the logo for that. I'm guessing it's probably the first one I have no clue.
There's authentically King of the Yard 1 street fight worn in the game. I sell it to you. It's right here. I'll sell it to you, Riley Bates.
Okay.
$200.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work now.
It's good fabric, baby. Good fabric.
You do a lot of indie shows now to get a lot of $200. Huh?
All right.
It's all about that piece of history.
Oh, yeah. That was history.
Always history in the making.
Yep. Well, I had both of you in here yesterday. We talked about a bunch of stuff for Tiger Talks Wrestling, so.
Yep, we did. Lots of stuff that shouldn't be said on now.
So I'll ask you now, one question that I asked you when you guys were probably on the show before, when Darkside was anyway. Who are some people that you'd still like to step in the ring with that you haven't gotten the chance to? Riley, well, I know there's a bunch of people for you, but go ahead and start. Just name a couple, top 3. Or we're waiting to try and get more people in here.
I'll name 3 for you. One of them would be Zach Daniels. Another one would be Yankee. And then last but not least, I wish I didn't have to say his name, but his name is not Nevon goddamn McDonald.
See if he wants to join in. No, I'm not talking about Nevon either. Somebody else who said something about jumping in earlier. I didn't give him the link quite yet then. We'll see if he jumps in now. Those are three pretty good picks. I think Yankee would kill you just about.
Yeah, he would.
No offense. But
it's okay. I'll find. I have quick, fast moves. I'll find a way around.
Yankee's pretty fast for a big guy too. So.
God, I have to do a lot of running now.
The Darkside, maybe you got different answers for that question than what you've had before.
What was the question?
3 guys that you'd like to face that you haven't gotten a chance to step in the ring with yet.
That's a good question. Kage, like I said, would be one of them.
Right.
Shadow Grim.
All this time, and you guys have never. You're right.
Never wrestled.
All right.
And I think I've said it before. Samael's bitch ass.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are you and Samael gonna get in there?
Well, it'll be going down. Have faith.
Have it. Like you two go at it back and forth in these and on Twitter and.
It's all about the build-up, baby. All about that build-up.
Oh yeah.
What about
Let
you,
the
Tony?
water boil, you know, and you take it off the stove right at the right time,
Right.
at the climax.
What about you, Tony, if you ever were a wrestler?
Yeah, that'd be too long of a list. Because
Just only 3 people. Only 3 people.
I don't know if I can narrow it down to 3 people. To be honest with you, gee, put me on the spot with 2 of you in here. Oh, okay. Now I think one of them would probably be Zach Daniels, like you mentioned. I just think he's so fluent in the ring and a great all-around athlete. To be honest, I'd have to pick H2 from here in Michigan because I've seen him live. I know what the guy can do. He's gonna go places. Let's put it that way. And third, I'll pick somebody from NUW because I think it'd be interesting to step in the ring with your actual arch nemesis in the ring, Nevon McDonald. But it'd have to be Nevon. It'd have to be Nevon. I wouldn't want to step in there with Noman.
You could take him, Tony. You could take him.
Maybe. But I don't see that happening anyways, but still. If I did, those would be the 3.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good.
Just
Yeah,
off the top of my head. What's that?
That's a decent list.
Yeah? Alright. I'm going to check to see if anybody's having any issues. Oh, come on. You got to have email for it. Then he must have the same problem me. Well,
Got that email. Gotta have it.
you don't have to have it to get into the hangout. Anyway. Nitro's trying to get in. And it's having the same issue, I think, that we've had with JJ. And I had with a couple other people.
So, Tony, you got to set a date, and Mike Perillo will be on your show.
I got to set a date, huh?
Yeah, you got to let him know.
Well, I can tell you one thing. The days that the show will be airing will be on Mondays. So that's the one day during the week I know for sure I have off from work.
Right. Well, yep, it's happening, baby. It's happening.
Yeah, and I'll get into more of an idea of when towards the end of this show because there's an announcement I'm going to be making that'll affect that decision.
Uh-oh. It's not what I think it is, right?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if I can do it this way. You're supposed to be able to invite people with their emails, so I'll post it to him and see if it pops up. Usually I can't do it that way. But I will mention again, I do know my next episode will be a week from this upcoming Monday. Is when I'm going to have Mr. Castelli, Brandon Castelli on.
Mr. Castelli. Mr. Motherfucking Castelli.
Making a name. Getting his name out there anyways, now that you see him in UWE besides seeing a little bit in VTW and NUW and Proving Ground.
Yeah. He's all over the place.
Yes, sir. Got a chance to be the #1 contender for that hardcore title.
Yep.
That shit fucking works. Let me see, actually. Well, good.
I mean, maybe dead air just trying to get something situated here.
I don't know what I should talk about. Should I entertain the people? Should I be entertaining the people right now?
Sure, go ahead and entertain the people.
Should I just go off on a fucking rant?
Hey, why not?
I'm honestly not. I'm not feeling like anything to rant about right now. Well, give me a subject. Put something in my mind. Get me started here.
Well, there's one person, Nevon McDonald.
I got nothing bad to say about Nevon McDonald, though. Not right now.
How about ecstatic?
Ecstatic, you motherfucker. You gotta give me that fucking match, man. I mean, at this point, I don't think I would ever go down to fucking VTW, but we need to make that match happen. I don't know. I'm not mad enough. You gotta give me something to get mad about, man. You gotta get me fucking going here.
Yeah, I'm trying to make who to get going. Besides Sam Mayel. We all know the issues we got with him.
All these people are. You gotta give me something I actually hate. Like, I just pretend on camera to hate it. You know.
Right.
It is what it is. But I just pretend on camera to hate these people.
Well, there's one thing I know I could mention, but I don't know that you guys want it to be mentioned. So we kind of went off on it a little bit last night.
Well, yeah.
Dependable people.
Dependable people. Yeah. Apparently, that's an issue with the whole fucking everybody right now. Nobody knows how to just say, "Hey, man, I'm not gonna make it to the show." You know. I don't get it. Don't fucking get it. People put time and effort into the making, the creation of these shows. And motherfuckers just gonna, ditch out, bail out last minute. It's okay. It's okay. You ain't gonna get booked next time.
Right. Yeah, no, you know better. Didn't do that next time.
I mean, it's a shame,
So, let me get your opinion on this. What was it like for you to be on, I believe it was GBXN, to announce the King of the Yard tournament?
It was pretty good, man. It was nice of that dude to let us on. Sebastian, I think is his name. Sebastian.
Sounds right. All right.
And, I mean, it would have been cool if they weren't fucking doing that show the same day. To have some of those guys down and as part of the tournament, but it is what it is. At this point, I'm not stressing over no bullshit. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
No.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Gotcha. Hey, there we go.
All right, is that Mr. Scorpion?
That it was.
He's gotta turn his mic on. Scorpion, you gotta turn your mic on, baby.
There we go.
How's that?
Yeah.
Hey, we got you. How you doing?
Hanging in there. Hanging in there.
There's his face.
Good.
Yo.
No face paint.
No face.
Right. Well, then officially let me introduce those people I haven't seen you on here before. Welcome into the show, Stinger. Good to have you from UWF New York, of course.
He's never been on the show before?
No, I haven't had Stinger on the show yet.
Oh, that's somebody else you could add to the fucking list, man.
Yeah, that's the plan. I just haven't had it happen yet.
Very much appreciated.
Can't believe I didn't think about that last night. I was
That's
a little
okay.
out
Gotta
of
put
it.
you guys on the
I
spot.
was a little out of it last night.
It's true.
I'm a little bit more on point this evening.
There we go.
Hey, Stinger, I don't know how many episodes of Tiger Talks Wrestling you've caught. I know there's a few here and there. Who has been your favorite guest that you have actually seen, though, on the show?
That I haven't seen?
That you have seen.
Oh, I have seen.
That That'd be a pretty crazy question the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite that you haven't seen? Like, yo, what the fuck kind of question is that? That's actually a great question.
I gotta say, I always been a fan of Yankees, just because there's so much information coming out of that guy's mouth. He had such a huge heart for this business, whether it's backyard, whether it's Indian stuff. His knowledge is there. You know, he keeps it funny at times, you know, so.
That he does.
Definitely.
Yeah, I do have the link sent to him. Whether or not he'll jump in at any point tonight, we'll see. But I know Yankees have been a busy man lately. So
Very, very.
very busy. Besides you, who's somebody that you'd like to see on the show that you don't think has been on the show, or not sure that has been on the show?
Oh, man. There's a lot of great talent out there.
There is.
How about Cody Rex? Has he ever been on the show?
I have not had Cody Rex on here.
There's one. A lot of he has a tremendous amount of talent. I got to see that kid go from what he had going on personally to all the way up to ESW. Following right along with Wicked J. So he definitely made his spot, and he's running with it. So,
right. No, I've talked to guys before. It's like Wicked J just seemed like such a great guy that he would have been an awesome guest to have on here. Things wouldn't turn out the way they did, unfortunately.
It was actually Wicked J when I was doing the face paint. The biggest problem was people were complaining about the face paint getting all over their outfits, getting all over the mat on the ring and stuff like that. So I was talking to Wicked J, and he was just like, just use latex. Just use regular latex paint, and you can peel it off afterwards, and you don't have to worry about it getting all over the place. So
nice.
Makes it a lot better. Because guys really do get fussy when paint gets on their outfits. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I believe it. I know. It's a Wicked J from the little bit I've seen of him. I haven't watched a whole lot of ESW, but what I've seen package-wise for the most part, it seemed like he was a very down-to-earth kind of guy. So.
Definitely. Very cool, very well-rounded. Break dancer and everything.
Right? You're like a pretty big family guy, too. So
it would have been really interesting to see Wicked J versus the Darkside. I think that would have been a really, really twisted match to see. Like, Samael is good. He's, he has that, pain threshold about him, but just the stuff that Darkside's able to do in that ring, how he kind of throws caution to the wind. Mm-hmm. And then, he winds up with eyes the way that they look right now, walking around like the Terminator, freaking old ladies out and everything. So, definitely would have been a good match to see, though.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely would have loved that match for sure. That was, when I would search for backyard wrestling, on YouTube and stuff. Obviously, that's one of the first things that pops up. So, and yeah, you'd have to be blind to notice him not stand out from the rest of those guys.
Right? Sure. Now somebody just needs to get that video game post that actually made at some point, and then he can make these matches come true.
Yeah. Definitely.
Up to it on 2K18 with all the guys that that. Between me, Ustalo, and Damon Scar, we made a bunch of guys from.
I was gonna say I've seen Damon Scar on Instagram posting.
Yeah, I pretty much made all the NUW guys. Damon Scar made DBW, and Ustalo made UWE. And there was a whole bunch of other guys that we could have made in the meanwhile, but there was like 40 of them that it was pretty cool, man. Doing like a Royal Rumble with all those dudes.
That would be fun.
I had it on universe mode. That shit was fucking sick.
That would be much fun to have.
Someone can make SBW if they would. Not very, very.
I know the first thing I ever did really for UWF wise was when Scorpion sent me in the match of you and Sega. So
Yeah, that was a good day going up there. It was my first time up there. Didn't really know what to expect, but you know, it was a cool experience. But it was just fucking hot ass shit that day.
right. No, I thought that calling that match after it got sent to me seemed like it was a very good match between the two of you. So
Yeah,
I
honestly never seen Austin work before, and
right.
he was a great opponent. Good seller, I thought. Very good seller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, that's somebody that you could have on too at some point. That would be a great guest.
Right. So since I got the two of you guys on here, and you two have a lot to do with your companies, and Riley as well, I'll mention this again that I mentioned at the top of the show. I had talked to H2 about it, and I'm thinking of possibly doing a commentary series again at some point. But instead of an actual series, I just want companies to send in one specific match that you make just for this event, and I want to do like a special event or pay-per-view and post it up on YouTube. I think that'd be something fun to do.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that shit.
Oh, Scorpion must have had something come up. We'll get him back in.
He lost a connection or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I'm thinking about doing. I haven't set up a date or anything for it. It's just something that H2 and I were talking a little bit about. And he's like, hey, you want to do more commentary ones? Just put together a pay-per-view.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, man.
It'd be interesting.
Like a logo to everybody to print out a logo so that they could like post it up on the entranceway so it all kind of, you know, fits. It all, you know, it's like at the different spots, but at the same time it has like the theme.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll send you a match if all the SPW guys decide to get together. I'll send you a match.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. What I was kind of thinking was that the companies can decide whatever they want to do for it. Match-wise, can be title match, non-title match, stipulations to it, whatever. But anything for me would work. So
I got a great idea. You know the fucking dog kennel from Hell match? We'll do that shit, but with tigers.
Well, it has to be at a zoo. It'd have to be at
somebody
a zoo.
wants to do that.
It'd have to be at a zoo.
We'll throw Paul Peterson in there against Midnight Moon.
There you go. Couldn't get much worse. Oh wait. I think it'd be something fun to do. I wouldn't like do the commentary as a live stream, but maybe upload the pay-per-view event altogether as a live stream eventually. If I can figure out how.
The only problem with the you know, the live part is the choppiness of the video. I don't know how to fix that.
Right. That's the thing I would have to figure out too. It's like I knew from doing it live on here, the screen share was what was the choppiness from it, but
yeah,
from what you're doing, I don't know anything about that really. So haven't tried that one out too much. All right, I got this link sent out to a bunch of people. I'm wondering, where are people tonight? Let me see. Well, Atlas hasn't seen it. Busta Boy said something about being on time tonight and hasn't seen it yet.
Mr. Awesome. Ooh.
That pay-per-view idea happens. Pizza Man versus TJ Sakara, Wada versus Pizza main event. Hey, maybe. I don't know about main event, but maybe.
Depends what's at stake.
Right? Well, I might just have to get into my notes here and see if I can figure out other questions to ask you two while I got you on here, since other people are being lame.
Hey man, just ask me. Ask away. Anything you got. And I can
I'll try to.
Okay.
You ask me a question, I'll try to give you a best reasonable answer I can think of.
So I'll make you jog your memories back a little bit. Riley, let's start with you. What was your favorite match of the King of the Yard last year?
Oh God, King of the Yard. Oh my God. Oh my God. There was a lot of matches. I mean,
Any one that sticks out in your mind right off the bat?
well, there's that one match with AK and a certain someone that sticks out in my mind.
Which one? They had 3.
I want to say the first one. Let's see.
Sorry, I can't never let Nevon live that one down. That AK-47 pinned him 3 times in very short matches.
But the most one that sticks out in my head has got to be the finals with AK-47 and CJE. Because, I mean, I can't really remember it clear as day because I wasn't there, but it's something that you can remember in the history of NUW and BYW itself.
Right. On Darkside, I'll send you the same question, being that you were there live. Is there anything specific that sticks out in your mind from the show that maybe people don't really talk about that much?
Well, I did like, I think Ellis Taylor. Who did Ellis Taylor wrestle in round 2? Zach Daniels?
I think it was, and I've got it written down right in here.
Or was it Dustin Reagan?
It was that page. Second round, Alice Taylor and Zach Daniels.
Yeah, that was a good one. I definitely liked Mr. Judgment and Yankees match.
Oh, yeah, that was great. Pretty good win.
And there was one more I really fucking liked. I forget which one it was. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here.
I know there was a bunch of matches. That was a year ago.
Yeah, it was a lot. But I know there was one more that I really liked.
I know for me,
honestly, I thought that all the matches were good.
Right.
All those were solid.
Right.
And, for the most part, I thought that all the matches that we filmed this year were solid, too. Thought everybody definitely showed up and, worked hard.
It's good. One of my favorite matches from last year was actually in the semifinals. You had Zach Daniels and AK-47. I thought they had a spectacular match themselves. So, not to take anything away from anybody else or any other matches.
I honestly thought that Zach Daniels had a good match with Jordan, too.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Good match.
Mr. Houston said, damn, that question. Jesus. Yeah, I know. I just had to bring it up. I mean,
choose from.
A
lot of matches to choose from.
I know it. But I had to bring it up. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go away from backyard wrestling for a second. How about we talk a little bit about an NXT? There's too many, yeah. NXT TakeOver. What's been your favorite match from an NXT TakeOver?
War Games.
I can see that.
That one and all of the Johnny Gargano Tommaso Ciampa matches.
Nice.
The War Games one was pretty good, but I'd probably say the one that I enjoyed the most was the Nakamura debut against Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, yes. That one was great.
A fucking awesome match. That shit had me like the Tommaso Ciampa and the Gargano matches are good, but at this point you kind of know that they're gonna kill each other.
Yeah.
And you didn't really know what to expect from the Sami Zayn Nakamura match, and they were just hitting the shit out of each other the whole time. Like, they were fucking each other up.
I mean, even to take it back a little bit further from that, in a way, their match was a little bit similar, not to the full aspect, but to NXT Arrival when Sammy went one-on-one with Cesaro.
Yeah, yeah, that was good. And even the matches that Neville was having,
Yeah.
back then, those were some good matches back then. But yeah, not to take anything away from the matches they're doing now, because I think that there's definitely some good matches.
Yeah.
I'd go back. I want to say go back before Takeover. It would have to be after Takeover. But on the one episode of NXT with Finn Balor and Shinsuke, with that one match. Ooh.
Yeah, I think I remember which one you're talking about, but I'm not really sure. With the
Yeah,
title
I remember
line?
it.
I don't remember. I just watched it. I just
It was on an episode of NXT TV, I think.
yeah. I don't.
It was just before Balor got called up.
Yeah, I don't know for sure if it was a title match or not. So.
They've definitely had a lot of great matches, and honestly, even to today, I still say NXT Takeovers usually are way better than the WWE pay-per-view events the same weekend. So,
I just found out today that don't know if I should be wanting to say this to spoil Monday Night Raw for you guys, but if you want, I can. I can say it if you want.
what'd you hear?
Paul Heyman is going to be managing Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
I heard rumors of that, but I also seen that they don't want to do that right now because Ronda's going to be staying as a face, and if she got put with Paul Heyman, then
It'd go down. It'd be terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. So, under this question, is there any questions or things that you guys would like to see me try to incorporate into the shows with guests that I have on here that I don't do yet? Don't do as of now. Who messaged me?
I think you should ask them, like, hypothetical, like scenarios and shit like that.
Like as in...
I can't really elaborate any further. You just got hypothesize some fucking scenarios and
put them in a hypothetical position. Yeah, I do used to do the Money in the Bank and now do an Elimination Chamber match, so what I asked him about. Riley, you got anything?
What was the question again? I blacked out there for a second.
Of course you did. Oh. No, just asked if there was anything you'd like to see me incorporate or expand upon for asking guests when I have them on here that I don't really do yet. Or anything you'd like to see me stop asking, for that matter.
I don't know if this would be along the lines of what you're saying, but I remember you saying something about, like, you'd have two rivals sitting across from each other, like what Kevin Shaw and CJE and Kage did. And like they just go back and forth and all that, and ask them questions and all that. I mean, would that go along the lines of what I'm trying to say?
How about this? How about this one? Watermelon, pineapple, duck, beaver, hippopotamus.
Asking them those 5 questions and seeing what their answer would be.
It's multiple choice.
Right?
Or is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Might be true or false. I don't know.
Could be.
Or you could ask them those weird questions I've been asking when D-Lock and Dustin Reagan were on here. And I think it was David Lowell as well. Asked him some questions like, would you rather be attacked by the whole entire BYW world, get smushed by Yankee the Difference Maker off of a roof onto a car, or go through a table, a ladder, and a table by a Samoan drop by Kage, like some of those like extreme rules type stuff.
Right. So H2 just informed me he's caught up in some stuff again, but he's hoping to get on for a little bit at least at some point. So,
Mr. Awesome
Caught
says.
up in some stuff.
Mr. Awesome says this is some Johnny Johnson type shit.
That's right. I don't know what that means, but that's right.
well, if it's right, then it's right, I guess. So, I'm going to take it to talk a little bit about Proving Ground here real quick. This, oh boy, he says. Who are a couple of the guys that you like watching on the... We've seen only one episode of the second season so far, but throughout the first season of Proving Ground.
Darkside, you want to go first? Because I gotta remember who was all on Proving Ground.
Yeah, sure. Well, one guy, and this is somebody that maybe in the future you could also have on the show. It's Owen Devine. Aside from that, there's Castelli. There's I'm trying to think of who's unique now to Proving Ground, who hasn't been on the NUW roster yet. Because a lot of those guys now are on the NUW roster.
Right.
Yeah, I can't really think of anybody else aside from that.
I know for me, from the first season of Proving Ground, Hellhound was actually one of them that caught my attention off the get-go, pretty much, of Proving Ground. Because, honestly, I hadn't really seen a whole lot of him before watching Proving Ground. And I was just surprised by some of the things that he could do for such a small guy, I guess.
Yeah, he's definitely going to turn some heads this year, going forward with what we got, him doing and, some of the stuff that he can do in the ring.
Right?
He's definitely that, that underdog type.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you just look at that 2 out of 3 falls match that he had with Ustalo, and I thought he had some pretty good matches before that, but that match, I think, took the cake for season 1 of Proving Ground. I mean, Hellhound-wise, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, man, he's going to be doing big things. That's for sure.
Right. Of course, you got Victor Van Pelt. You can't go without mentioning him. He has been the Proving Ground champion for quite a while now. So.
That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, is he on here or not? I'm like,
Yes, sir. Van Pelt is definitely the truth.
Him, Victor, Damon Scar. I don't know if he's on Proving Ground or not, but I think
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Johnny Reed.
Yes, that's Johnny Reed's one guy we seen a little bit of in season 1.
I just like that 450 splash he does. It's like so quick you don't even feel it. I mean, you probably will when he hits you, but like it's so fast you can't even see it. Blink, you miss it.
Well, I've seen that in there. Trying to get some new people in here.
I sent the link to somebody, so see if he'll join or not. I know that
Atlas hasn't seen it. He's a broken.
I know that he had to go. I know he went to a concert tonight, so I don't know when it's over if he'll be on or not. So.
Well, somebody that Kage mentioned earlier, Mark Williams, was actually supposed to be back in at some point tonight, and I haven't heard nothing from him yet. Hey, that reminds me, another guy from Proving Ground, we've seen a little bit of, was supposed to be coming in here tonight, too. I haven't heard nothing from him yet, either. That being the undeniable one.
Undeniable one?
Has he been in Proving Ground?
JJ? Yeah.
Yeah. Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I remember he was in that day, yeah.
Who you guys talking about?
JJ Genovese.
I have no clue who that is, but okay, apparently I have to do my research on Proving Ground and NEW in order to figure out who the hell this guy is.
LCW. He is the LCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
So you even just got to go back and watch one of the commentary episodes I did, because he was in the match against Casey James defending his championship at Undeniable.
Oh, him. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Cool beans. Alright. So, it says there's 3 viewers. You guys can start talking in the chat section, or let me know if you're having issues getting into the stream, if nothing else, but I see nothing going on in the chat section at the moment.
I'll start in the chat section for you.
Alright. I should check to see how late he said he had to work. Hey, we might have one person.
Look who's here to save the day.
That's nice.
Didn't think I forgot, did you?
Yes.
Let's play.
Yeah, man. I forgot for a minute here. I actually got wrapped up in a boxing fight that I was watching today.
Oh, Logan Paul versus KSI.
Yeah.
I
Talk
didn't
about
see
that
it. Who
for a
won?
brief moment. Just for a brief minute. It was a great fight. It was awesome. The Paul brothers really surprised me. It was a draw, though. So they're going to have a rematch. It was great.
That's the reason why people haven't jumped in here yet.
It was great, dude. Because the Deji Jake Paul match was going on, and the Logan Paul and KSI match, which, by the way, both were really good. But I also was watching Abomination last night because I needed to catch up. Because I haven't really been for the whole YouTube stuff lately because I've been kind of off the grid. But yeah, catching up day today, man, and catching up on my rest too.
That's always good.
Yep, and banging out Money in the Bank and Super Card, going for that Bret Hart card. Because I play a lot of Super Card. That's my game right there. So I had to.
I used to, but I just don't really play it that much.
Hey, it's Mr. Awesome. I think that's who it is.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Awesome.
What's up?
Hey, what do you know? It's the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who was in here last night.
At the end of the night, yes. We should have at least one more person joining it.
Quote a famous line from Johnny Gargano.
What do you think about Ciampa and Gargano?
I mean, Ciampa. That was Ciampa. To quote a little line, that was me saying bye. But I'm not leaving, of course. I just felt like doing that.
Yeah. Well, you got a little more time to talk tonight, Busta Boy, since you came in so late last night.
Yeah, that was on me. You know what I mean? It's called being lazy and gaming.
Don't worry.
So I'm both at the same time right now.
Hell yeah.
I know one of the.
I never go anywhere without these two.
Busta Boy bringing in the games. There you go.
My precious baby boy right here, PlayStation 4, and of course his little brother, the Xbox One. Can't go nowhere without them.
Okay, so I'm going to steal that question that I seen Riley posted. I know one person's question: Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
I can't drink Coke no more. There's a reason.
Coca-Cola.
I can't drink Coca-Cola anymore because, but I can still drink like everything else. But I gotta. The thing is, I drank so much of it as a kid, and it makes me very prone to infections and stuff, which is just, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Damn.
I drank so much of it as a kid, though. That's all I used to drink.
Yeah.
Still like myself some sodas every once in a while. Well, not every once in a while. All the time, actually.
I don't drink either one of the two, but I drink a Pepsi product and root beer. Well, root beer.
Yeah.
No, still counts. Still counts. Pepsi's one of the 50 books. Still counts.
I drink whatever's good. I'm a soda whore. I'm just telling you right now.
I always have to go to Taco John's or somewhere so they have actual Pepsi just to drink it.
Mr. Awesome, I want to get your opinion on this. Did you hear my announcement about a potential special event or pay-per-view that I might be doing?
Yes, I did hear a little bit about that. It is
What do you
quite
think?
interesting.
What's that?
Yes, car and the pizza man, goddammit.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That'll be 5 stars.
5 stars.
Hell,
Well,
Michael Meltzer 6. You never know.
Or pull a Meltzer and just give everybody 7 stars every match.
Sure. We need
There's
both
the
independent.
2-second match between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. That gets a 12 stars. I know it wasn't 12 seconds, it was 18, but still.
I mean, to be fair, there's actually some real good statistics here. Pizza Man beat Everett Creed on his first attempt. TJ Sakara took him a long time in one-on-one.
Right.
So,
That means I am better than TJ Sakara. I mean the Pizza Man. God damn it.
Right?
See, I knew there was something up with Darkside and Pizza Man. I just knew it.
You shut the fuck up.
Secret is out. Well, I will tell you what. I will find out the secret identity of the Pizza Man. When I do, he'll be hashtag exposed.
Why do you want to do that to the poor Pizza Man? What do you
Nah.
do?
that's like one of
Everybody
the.
always fucking with the Pizza
Who is
Man.
the pizza man?
He
Yes,
told
they
me
do.
to shove my 2 symbols on my electrical drum up my butt.
Well, you probably deserved it.
I probably did.
You'd be
Still,
right.
that gives him no right to say that I should do that. But of all these nice people on here,
He's from Long Island, man. What do you expect?
Right?
I'm from South Dakota.
I'm from Indiana,
Mr. Awesome?
soon to be Michigan.
Gally over here.
Oh shit! I didn't say that. Oh damn. Okay, I wasn't supposed to say that, huh?
Maybe. Mr. Awesome decided to mute himself instead of answering the question. No.
I guess he
Push the
decided.
button to my kid because people are interrupting me thinking they're cool.
What?
Well, talk faster, damn it.
Alright, what's the question, damn it?
Riley was just trying to figure out where everybody was from, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, I said Cali.
Gotcha.
I know where you're from, Tony. It's always in the beginning of the streams.
You damn right.
And if you don't, then you have something wrong with
I
you.
have no idea where Tony could possibly be from. It's not like it's in the intro of his stream or anything.
I wonder who.
Yeah, I have no idea, even though I fucking made an intro for him that literally says it. I have no idea.
Yep, I mean, I made
I
an intro
wonder
too,
who-
but I don't know. I have no clue.
I wonder who doesn't know where Tony is.
Apparently, a couple people in here don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
And to them, I just say,
No, you can't do it like that. You gotta do it like this. Take off the glasses. You gotta like.
Or just see how this is the thing that the cool kids are doing. Oof.
Oofa.
Cool kids are doing that now. So
I don't do it. I'm not a cool kid. I'm just basically a nerd. You're just-
well, get cool, damn it.
Yeah, Tony's not from Michigan. He just happens to like show up there every so often.
Yeah, he just picked a spot off of a map and decided, right here. That's where I'm from every single day.
This seems like a good spot to like say where I'm from. So all the cool kids are saying
He's
that.
like, oh, let's collide. Yeah, I'll go there. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Hey,
Waiting for that special someone, Tony. You know.
I feel like a lot of special someones did not show up.
Yeah.
some haven't. You're right, but
A bunch of shiesty motherfuckers. Where's Nevon when you need him?
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Okay, then I'll say him out.
You know what? It's all Canada's
Don't say his
fault.
name.
All
Just say
Canada's
McDonald.
fault. All Canada's fault.
Well, you keep talking about him in that negative context. There's going to be an emotion coming out of him. I don't
Yeah.
think you're.
I want emotion to come out of him. Damn it! I've been trying to get it out of him for a long time. It's still not coming out of him.
I don't know. The last time an emotion came out, I don't know. Tabitha got kind of freaked out about it. I don't know.
I might have to get a little emotion out of me just
Ocean
to
how he got placed in a casket by Dustin Reagan, and we haven't seen since.
Well, he kind of has, but not really.
Yeah.
Endgame.
Right.
No.
Endgame is like, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. And now, I'm hearing there's an event where there's Tabitha looking over the shoulder of a certain sinner.
I have a feeling I know what that. I have a feeling I know what that is going to be.
I think everybody knows where that's going.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just hypothetical. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Foreshadowing. Never know.
That'll be good. That'll be a good Novin and Zach Daniels. I think would be a great fight because Zach Daniels is very talented.
Agreed.
Yes, Zach Daniels. His match with Yankee was one of the best ones that I've seen him do ever. That was his best performance so far, and I think he had his match with Chico as well. No, that was Reagan. Yeah. I'm getting with it, okay? Old man here. Leave me alone.
But still, if that certain someone comes up, there's going to be a few words popping in my mouth. I swear. Whether he just pops in or leaves, I swear there's going to be a few words coming into my mouth.
All right, if you would like Nevon to come here, or if you would like Novin, well, I don't know how that kind of works. If it's Nevon, bring some Chick-fil-A, and if it's Novin, that's tough.
No, I'm gonna bring some cookies.
I think you're gonna have to like throw Chick-fil-A away. That'll probably get him in that emotion. I don't know.
Would chicken work? I mean, I have like drummies.
I know what'll get him.
Or you know what? You want Novin to come back. All you got to do, and Zach, this is for you too. You got to steal one of his big booty bikini bitches. There you go.
Or just say this: AK-47 has always been better than you.
Yeah, right? Hey, we mentioned it. AK-47 did defeat Nevon McDonald 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row.
At King of the Yard last year. We won't let him live that one down.
King of the Mountain got beat 3 times in a row in the shortest reigning match in King of the Yard history in your own tournament. How'd that make you feel?
3 times in a row. Wow.
It's not King of the Mountain. It's not King of the Mountain. It's Puss on the Hill. I swear.
Well, he lost the 4th time on that same night.
They did.
By a certain somebody in this here stream.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Got his ass kicked by the Darkside as well, so.
Where he turned it to the bright side, then came back to the dark side.
Yeah, pretty much. They
It's
went to
really-
war.
really-
Yeah. A certain
It
belt
took-
went
it
across
took-
Darkseid's face, and then, well,
It took
Oh,
4 guys to take down the dark side.
but Darkseid still flew off the roof. He still hit a twisted mind. One of them tags. Yeah, Nevon. Yeah, that worked out. Really well.
If we count the glass tubes, I guess we could say 5 people.
Yeah.
I mean, does the glass tubes technically count as a person? I guess. It's like one.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
That man.
Finally, I have my answer, and I know that I'm not going to use glass tubes in my match.
All right.
So, bring it back to YouTube wrestling. What was your guys' favorite storyline that we had in last year?
Ooh,
Fuck.
There's so many good ones that I've had. I can tell you one of my least favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, go with a favorite and a least favorite. There you go.
There you go.
My favorite was the waist. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my favorite though first. The Nevon storyline that's going on currently with the Nevon McDonald and Shadow Grim. That was a really good build up they had. I mean, no disrespect to Joseph Anthony. You know what I mean? When he had his build up with his storyline, his match with Shadow Grim. But those two it was something special. Like King of the Mountain got tired from the story that I've gathered, got tired of being laughed at, got tired of always feeling like second fiddle, busted his ass each and every single day for all the people, only for them to turn their back on him. He felt that way. And he felt this is pretty much his way of trying to get back at them. And I liked the build-up that they had with this. I liked Devon's, his development in his new character, his development with new gimmicks. And we really saw this change in Nevon, not as a person, but the evolution of Nevon McDonald as a character. And I really enjoyed that. I really did.
Gotcha.
I'm going to say probably my least favorite, and it's not just because it's BTW. If it would have been if they would have executed this a little bit better, it would have been really good. And that's the build-up between Casey Chambers and Jamal Payne. It was a great match. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. It was a good match. A lot of people shit on that match, but I'm actually going to give credit where credit is due. That match, in my opinion, is an underrated match. The only reason why it sucked so bad is because of the execution. You know what I mean? If they would have executed a few things better, if they would have took the storyline a little bit more serious, had Casey Chambers either turn face or heel or whatever they're trying to make him out to be, if they would have made it clear on who the heel was and clear who the face was, it would have worked better. I just don't think that they made it clear enough. I mean, they did a good job. The match was good. I'm not taking anything away from them, but they just didn't, make it clear. Like with the storyline between Nevon and Shadow Grim, it was clear who the heel was. It was very clear. Right. Nevon's goal was a heel. He was a clear heel. Shadow Grim was a clear face because people get behind him all the time. But some other, I want to say, some honorable mentions would have to be the Usulo and Jason Atlas storyline that's been going on. Him trying to save Jason Atlas. I like what's going on with that.
Right.
And behind a little bit, but this probably still going on. But yeah, that's just.
So I'm gonna take next real quick with that question. My least favorite storyline over the last year has been just the change storyline altogether in DTW, because it was dead on arrival pretty much. Those three guys,
I'm gonna have to go here.
Didn't make a difference in my opinion. But no, I have two favorite storylines from last year. One of them, actually, from NUW was Nevon McDonald, Cameron Jackson in the Sybaris storyline. I really enjoyed that storyline. And I'm sure we haven't seen the full conclusion of part of that one, but I've enjoyed what we have seen from it.
Finally, Birdie done.
And then the other one for me is the year-long feud between NWF Adrenaline and BCW. So
That story, that feud is great so far. I've still got to finish it. I got to finish it up because, like I said, I'm behind on a lot of things because I don't really go on YouTube that much anymore. You know,
right.
so because I've been kind of behind, I've been fucking up, and I need to stop. It's time to stop. Get with it.
All right, how about you, Mr. Austin? Let's go with you first.
Man, I think. All right, I think I fully got it. One of them, probably my favorite, mainly because the story was good all the way through. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because it's kind of had its own end at its point, whereas another one that I would put is kind of going on still in the background. All right, and one never reached its full potential. So my favorite, I'd say, would have to be Best in Yard 3, Drew Hood, Novin.
Oh,
That one,
great. That was a great storyline.
for as rushed of a build as that was,
Mm-hmm.
which I think anybody can say that was a damn good match, and they told a story. And honestly, I think 2017 was Novin's year.
Agreed.
There, he only lost two. He only lost what? 2 matches? 3 matches?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He lost against Lips, which was a shock. He lost against, I can't remember who his other loss was, and he lost
Dustin
against,
Reagan in the casket match.
yeah, and that's who I was getting to. I thought he lost to 3 people. Dusty Reagan. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That ending was freaking sick though. He got kicked into that freaking casket, or no, El Caban in the casket.
Mhm.
That was fucking sick. Like whoever's idea that was of that finish, that was the perfect finish. It just was.
All right, and continue, Mr. Awesome.
I would say some honorable mentions. Mainly with that, I would say Darkside Novin or Nevon, either way. When they put it on, they fucking go on.
Yeah.
Not over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one's kind of went to the background.
Yeah, I want
As
to.
did, I mean, Lips and Novin would be kind of tied for that because that one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The Buried Alive match, especially.
Yeah,
Another one.
It's cool that I see what they're doing with Lips now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're ready to retire that character. I can tell.
I'd say other honorable mention, and I would say that would be probably my pick, but we haven't seen its climax yet, would be Walker and Creed.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I'm looking forward to seeing the storyline that's commencing between Big Time Mike and Cameron Jackson. Looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's classic friends versus friends here. It's classic right there. We've seen it a billion times in wrestling, you know what I mean? But it never gets old, you know? It never gets old. See what else? What's some other good honorable mentions? Cameron Jackson versus Jordan Oliver was a good one too. The build up between those two.
Yeah.
It was pretty good too. The matches too were pretty good. That's about all I have right now.
Any least favorites from you over the last year, Mr. Awesome?
Least favorite. Let's see. I mean, the change one is obviously a major one.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think about it as much as like bad storylines. It's just like how they ended up. I mean, afterwards. I mean, you got Victor Van Pelt. He kind of hasn't went to where he should have been after the Kevin Shaw thing, in my opinion.
Right.
Like he's climbing back up. I'd say the same goes for Jackson Hendricks, because many people have forgotten about him.
Oh, Victor Van Pelt. What a tragedy.
But as for the worst storyline, I would definitely say has been This is so tough right now.
Well, you can think about it and see what Darkside's got to say. His opinion is on it.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, jeez.
It's like no pressure or anything, Darkside.
Well, I mean, everybody pretty much has said anything that I would have said already. I mean, I like the Lips, Novin. Shadow Grim and Nevon. I like the whole dynamic of the Day of Destruction 3 main event with David Lowell and Cameron in there too, and all four of those guys kind of having, different history. Yeah, I think that's pretty much, everybody's pretty much covered it pretty well.
Of course.
Darkside's like, man, y'all took the good shit.
Yeah. Well, when you go last, you kind of got the pleasure of just saying the same shit as everybody else.
I will tell you this right now about Van Pelt. It's just, I feel like he is like Chase Bridges at this point. You know what I mean? Everyone knows the last 3 years of Chase Bridges. I was on the bandwagon of his for the longest time. I was like, dude, he's such a wasted talent. He needs to go somewhere where he can actually showcase his talent. That's what I was like with Chase Bridges. I was like, I even started a hashtag at one point, hashtag give Chase a chance.
There's one dude I feel has gotten shafted more than even Chase Bridges has in VTW.
Yeah, I mean, even so, the point is, Van Pelt, I really think that he needs that. It's gonna take that one storyline to really catapult him. You know what I mean? And Van Pelt is a really, really good talent. You know what I mean? And I just feel like he's not getting enough eyes on him. You know what I mean? And that's the big problem. I know it's a problem in wrestling in general. Not getting enough eyes on you. But for him, it's just such a crime because that guy is so good. This guy is such talented. He has so much charisma. And that's what really sucks me into Van Pelt is his charisma. I mean, that guy has so much fucking charisma. And he could be champion one day.
Riley mentioned he had to go because he had to go to bed. But his favorite feud was D-Lock and Chase Bridges. D-Lock being the person I was referring to that I think's been shafted more by VTW than anybody, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's so bullshit what's happening with D-Lock.
His favorite match feud was Tyler Storm and Novin. Or Nevon.
Tyler Aiken, please go back to Tyler Storm.
Yeah, right?
You ain't done shit as Tyler Aiken. Who is Tyler Aiken now? Just saying.
What happened to Bad Sons?
Yeah. That's another joke.
Former VTW Tag Team Champions.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm ecstatic. Tyler Aiken, you guys are so talented. Can you go solo already, for Christ's sake? Just go solo. You guys have so much talent. Ecstatic, you should be world champion like 3 times over now. And Tyler Aiken, it's a crime that you ain't held solo gold yet. Just take your gimmick more serious. I mean, look at the match with Everett Creed that he had in the Last Man Standing match. When he had the whole Bray Wyatt thing going on with the whole Live in Fear thing and having the black mask and stuff. Such a great gimmick, by the way. And the way they built up that match was so good. The battle of egos, so to speak. It's great. But anyway, I'm just getting my ass kicked in Street Fighter, so don't worry about me.
All right, I think I got mine now. Least favorite storyline. Well, as I said, it's not so much least favorite storyline, it's just like where they ended up. Or basically what happened in the payoff. I'd say Dustin Reagan, after he lost the title, he just, wow. He fell way off. I think everybody would agree.
That whole Alva thing just fell off.
Yeah.
What the fuck
And
is
again, if
Alva?
he wants to be done, that makes sense. But even when he was still there, it was like he was just there to be there.
Right.
It just feels like, in my opinion, now it just feels like Reagan's there just to take up roster space. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we need somebody to come in. You know, it's like, dude, don't put your really good star as a filler. You know what I mean? That's not what you want to do. Never.
Gentlemen,
Hey.
hello everybody. Listen, I'm busy as all hell out here, but I want to make sure that I join on this hangout on YouTube for Tiger Talks Wrestling 1 year anniversary. I am so happy for you, Tony, and everything that you've been doing. You know how much I love your show. I watched it all the time, every video that you put out. So I just wanted to say congratulations to you, my friend,
Thank you.
I thank all of you.
I appreciate that very much, man.
Absolutely.
Going
Absolutely. Look at all these damn people out here. Lord have
Get a
mercy.
couple surprises in here. We had Kage in here earlier for a brief bit.
What was that?
So we had a couple surprises in here earlier. We had Kage in for a little bit. He'll be back eventually.
You say Kage?
Yes, Kage, the master of the
Ask him when he come back, do you remember the reunion rumble? Ask him that when I bashed him with my guitar and eliminated his ass right out of the rumble. I did that.
Nevon, hold on here.
Oh, no. They got Raleigh on here.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I'm about to hang up.
I'm on here, you shiesty motherfucker. I am here because you...
He just called you shiesty, Nevon. Oh, God.
I am
the
on
fuck
here.
he did.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
If
yes,
you
I
don't
did.
shut your little mouth.
Me.
Hey, and I'm glad that you on here, too, because you be bothering the hell out of me sometimes. And I want to let you know, you better come correct, because if you don't, I will check you.
Hey, you better come correct, because one day I'll come up to NUW and I'll whip your ass.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. You better stop while you can.
Really?
Who else is on here?
You go to VTW or UWE or not proving ground, DBW, but you can't come to goddamn South Dakota. It's just a freaking 9-hour flight.
Shit ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Really?
It ain't worth it. I ain't got to go there.
This ain't worth it right here.
I ain't got to go there. You got to prove yourself if you want to step in there with the king of the mountain.
How do I have to prove myself? Call out Novin every single time when I go on goddamn YouTube? How do I have to prove myself just to face you in a goddamn ring? I don't care if I get an El Caban or a goddamn...
Who you been in there with, son? Who you been in there with? What have you done? Why do you deserve to face me?
I've been in there with...
If you can answer that question, then maybe I consider.
I've been in there with a goddamn new... Spoiler... goddamn new interstate champion who has been in the goddamn wrestling business, quite frankly, more than you have ever got a goddamn bikini bitches right near you. I'll tell you what. I've been in the
you want some cookies, motherfucker? You want some cookies because you stepped in there with that person? Like I give a damn. I don't care about that shit.
I'm pointing the finger. I'm pointing the freaking finger at you. I'm pointing the finger at you, Nevon. What are you gonna do now, huh? Swerve it all over your
9 instead of 10. Who else is on here?
We got the Darkside.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You better keep your fucking mouth shut, motherfucker.
You better.
I see them seagulls behind you.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm on the boardwalk, but there won't be too many out at this time.
Gosh.
Earlier today.
You just can't see them.
You just. I don't even know why they call you the king of the mountain. To be honest, you're just nothing but a pussy on a hill. I swear.
Hey, who's that? What's up? Why you hiding?
They live on YouTube right now.
Oh.
There's a bunch of a lot of my friends here.
Well, no, I'm not your friend there. You stupid.
Well, one of them not my friend. Though.
Yeah. Well, one of them not your friend.
Like we also got Busta Boy and Mr. Awesome in here.
I was walking real fast. I don't know where.
Hard Rock, what are you doing?
Well,
putting the guitar to use, actually?
King of the Mountains at the Hard Rock Casino.
Hello? What'd you say?
Yes, the Hard Rock Casino.
Yeah, I'm looking to win big today, guys. Give me some good luck. I need to win.
Or you
Best
looking
of luck,
to
Nevon.
bad
all
guitar
summer
check?
long. I need some good luck.
You don't need luck. You just need to get it.
In words of CM Punk, luck is for losers.
Oh,
You got this.
Busta Boy.
You don't need luck.
What up?
You just need an ass whoop.
Kevin.
Hi, Nevon. What's up, buddy?
No, don't go. Don't you dare leave. You leave, I swear to God. Don't leave. Don't leave. I swear to God, I will go on damn Twitter and call out your name every single time when I tweet. Don't you
Is
dare
Riley
leave.
still talking? Oh, God.
I'm still talking.
Put a sock in it.
No,
Nobody
I'm not.
wanna hear you keep running your mouth on this year anniversary special.
No.
You need to
Yeah,
shut up.
here, tell them to put a
Hey,
symbol.
Devon, he's been talking that shit.
He has, hasn't he?
No.
Yeah.
You two can get married later. We got a show to run.
You need to put up or shut up, goddamn puss on the hill. I swear to God. You tune in that dang guitar.
There you go, Nevon. Now you can talk without being interrupted.
I know that's exactly what you want is for me to face you, but I'm not going to give you what you want. It's only going to be in your dreams, okay? It's never going to happen. Well, then again, never say never. You never know what the future may hold, but I know damn well not anytime soon, so you can keep dreaming.
He's not going to respond to you because I muted his ass. Sorry, but Riley, but I had to.
He talks more than I do, and I'm the talker. I'm the talker, and I have ADHD. Damn it! You're running me to the ground. You're wearing me down, son. Calm down.
Son of
I
Iron.
I think he's telling you to kiss his ass. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Like I said, but he's
No,
doing.
I think Nevon is telling Riley what he
I
thinks
think
of
he
him.
needs to turn around to an El Kabong is what he needs.
Yeah, right.
I guess Riley's number one.
Mama Bates gonna pop out with the Guitar Hero guitar and smash it over his head.
They got some in this store, too.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Mr. Awesome in there?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Mr. Awesome.
What's up, Nevon?
What up, bro? What up?
Nevon.
It's so loud out here.
Oh man.
What'd you say?
Nevon, where's the Chick-fil-A at?
Man, the Chick-fil-A or Chick-fil-Ass, you said?
I don't know. Choose your pick.
Well, at
Y'all
this
are
time,
good luck.
Chick-fil-A closed,
That's
though.
all I gotta
It's
say.
closed.
Y'all are good luck. I
They
was getting
closed
my
all day tomorrow, too. It's Sunday.
I just came in here and I just won. I just won now. I was getting my ass kicked earlier and now I just came back and won. Y'all are good luck.
Son of Iron, I got to ask you while I got you here, if you can hear.
Yeah, I hear you.
What episode has been your favorite to watch, or who is your favorite guest that I've had on Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Oh, what a question. What a question, Tony. You need to pat yourself on the back asking me that. Let me tell you, my favorite, let me see. Oh, my goodness. There's been so many that I really enjoyed, but one comes to mind that's better than the rest, in my opinion, that I personally enjoyed and sometimes go back to watch, even to this day. And it's one with a cousin of mine named D-Lo Smith.
Very nice.
And D-Lo Smith was
one.
running his mouth just like Riley Bates is tonight. And out of nowhere, the King of the Mountain appeared on his interview and shut him down. Oh, that was so good. You remember that one?
I do remember that one.
That was hilarious.
I love that one.
He was talking so much shit about you too. I remember that episode. He was talking so much shit. If he was in the call,
Yeah, how could you do that to your cousin?
I don't know where you busted out. You were like that one kid on that YouTube video. Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That
You seen his face? We did a screenshot of his face when I appeared on the video.
Yes.
Yeah, he was like, his jaw dropped.
I got his ass good that night. You know, there was been a couple of them. I like Big Time Mike's interview. Victor Van Pelt's I enjoyed. Man, there's been so many. I remember D-Lock with his Q&A. That one. And most of the videos, Tony, you know, more than half of them, always somebody has some shit to say about me on there. You notice that?
That's true.
I hear you. I'm coming. Man, they calling me. They shout my name out. All right. I got to get going, guys. But once again, I want to say congratulations to you, Tony, and with your 1-year anniversary. And let's hope it goes to a second and more going forward.
Let's hope so. And I'm going to get you back on here for a Q&A, whether you like it or not, brother.
Hey, the king of the mountain is out of here. Big money, big money.
Good luck, man. Thanks for jumping.
That made my day.
Now,
I'll tell you what, it's always a pleasure to hear that man speak.
Okay.
It really is. It's always a pleasure to hear that man speak.
Oh, we had Adam Anderson and FDN both in the chat room. Adam says, I miss Alva. Oh, no, not this guy when Nevon popped in. And FDN said Nevon is funny as ever.
Alva. Oh, who's Alva again? Oh, wait. You mean that failed Ministry of Darkness wannabe federation? That wannabe faction? Oh, yeah, that one. That's right.
Okay.
You mean the one that basically I can be Alva. I can be Alva too. Let me see if I could do it correctly here. I don't got a candle with me, so I can't really. This will count. I could be Alva too.
Oh, here we go. You're about to be invited to Best in the Yard. Here you go. We'll have the candle. You'll be in the trailer.
Run. See, I'm Alva too. I could be Alva too. But anyway, the point of the matter is that was not a cool gimmick at all. I don't know what they were thinking, or what kind of crack pipe they were smoking. Think that was a good idea, but yeah.
I mean, if Dustin would have stuck around, I think they could have been a very good tag team. But things happen.
I think that was the big problem. You know what I mean? In general, just consistency. You know what I mean? I'm not saying overall VTW is bad. It's just if they were more consistent, you know what I mean? I think it would be okay. I mean, I have mad respect for them because, like I've always said, I always respect the ones before me. You know, if it wasn't for Best in the Yard, I wouldn't discover VTW and UWE. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for VTW and UWE, I would have never met Cam. If I would have never met Cam, I would have never even met Nevon or any of those other guys. I have mad respect for them, but doesn't change the fact. It's like, get with it. Like I said yesterday, get with it.
Right.
I think I found one of the worst storyline from last year. Probably one that nobody remembers. It was from VTW. Mephisto and Mephisto, the tag team.
Lord. Yeah.
I'm gonna just go fade into the dark. So,
like there were some questionable ones around that time. Like I could have said something like Kevin Shaw and Jamal. They could have done something a little bit better, but
right.
I don't know. The Mephistos, I think that one definitely.
I will say the Kevin Shaw, Jamal Payne, and D-Lock match at Reunion Rumble was a very good match.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, around that Summer Blast time, oh, wow. That was kind of weird.
Just so I can get off a dang Nevon McDonald rant right here.
Were you talking that whole time when you left?
Yes, I was talking that whole time when Tony muted me. Oh my God.
I tell you.
Sorry, I had to get something in with my way, so.
Yeah,
so
I understand.
I'll tell you something real quick.
Hey, Nevon's playing your funeral music.
Oh,
quick
if he
little
is,
quick question.
He's playing my funeral music. I'm playing his.
What has Jamal Payne really done since winning the VTW World Title?
Become a piece of shit.
Defeated KCG and defeated, more recently, Dirty DeChico.
So I mean, he's only had 2 matches, right?
Yeah.
Well, 2 matches to build up for, right? For the world title.
Wasn't any build up really towards his match between him and Casey. Not much, anyways.
It was kind of like, hey, you're here, so I may as well just go against you.
Because technically that was supposed to be a D-Lock match, and he couldn't show up when they did the taping, so they decided to go with Casey instead.
What if VTW watches?
It turned out to be a pretty good match, can't lie. I didn't watch VTW Mania, I skipped it. Can't lie.
Watch bits and pieces of it.
I did. I saw when the FTC won the tag team belts, which I just want to say this right now. They know what they're doing when it comes to the tag team division. Like, you know, Cam and Drew, when it comes to that.
You guys are trying to get in here. They haven't showed up yet anyways, but
they're pretty dope. I'm still on the FTC train. I'm still saying. Not just saying because I had that one storyline with them. Not just because of that. But still.
What if VTW watches this and they're like, Tony, I thought we were your friends, man. Well, something like that.
I don't know. They kind of like dropped off that. Like
I'm looking at like this
a couple months ago. Like, Tony, what's wrong with you? You shot this motherfucker.
Don't bring him up.
Who's him? Who's him? The king of the mountain?
The puss on the hill. No king of the mountain here. This.
Oh.
I was so fine.
Your animosity towards Nevon reminds me of a friend of mine that doesn't like John Cena.
Hey, Riley, you don't want me to bring up Nevon. I could always bring Lips in here and he can entertain you.
Please do.
I'm fine with Lips as long as Nevon or Novin or whatever the hell his name is now.
His Lips is kind of broken down. Oh, man.
I don't really care. I'll dress up as the
one time we don't have Lips being a freak. Ah, man.
Wow, Rip Zeku. You just got wrecked.
As long I'm fine with Lips. I mean, I could be the Nightmare and him and the Nightmare. I mean, the Nightmare could show up and him and the Nightmare could go at the damn Lips Freak Night Ball or something like that and make a dance, whatever, drink, something.
Oh, I'm kind of multitasking as well. So here's some randomness coming from me because I'm playing Street Fighter
versus Disney's Kingdom Hearts now Street Fighter. Busta Boy, you are one type.
Dude, I can't play Kingdom Hearts. I won't hardly be speaking or paying attention to the chat or this. If I play right now, honestly, the last time I played Kingdom Hearts, I started that game at 5:00 p.m. and I woke, and next thing I know, it's the next damn day and the sun is up. I gotta stay away from RPGs. Except Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is awesome.
Well,
to get away from NUW and all that, Tony, how about you ask another question for me? So I can stop ranting.
I thought you was heading off to bed.
Well,
Yeah.
Mother's not here yet, so
He kind of pulled a Novin and did the sit up, and he's like, "That's Nevon."
yeah. I watched the YouTube thing.
Hey, Riley.
Okay,
keep
he's
talking
here.
that
Time to
shit.
go on.
You might end up like D-Lock.
Oh, I don't care.
That's
I'll
all I
still
got.
get one from this. I don't care.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this to you. I want you guys to give me either 2 or 3 fantasy matches that you want to see that haven't happened in the community yet.
Without me being in them?
Right.
Okay. One would be Jason Walker versus Zach Daniels. Another one would be Nevon McDonald versus Nevon McDonald versus Chase Bridges. That wouldn't even happen, but still a fantasy match, Chase Bridges. And then I know that Pharaoh wanted this to happen, so it'd be Mr. Judgment versus the Pharaoh. So.
All right, then. Here we go. I got some match ideas here. First one I'd like to see is even though he's technically not around anymore. I would like to say Ustalo versus Chase Bridges would be a good match. Or just in general, just Chase Bridges being in the ring with one of those UWE guys would be great. You know what I mean? See, another match would be Rick Rios and Yankee. That'd be a pretty awesome match.
Yes, yeah.
And I would have to say, probably Victor Van Pelt and Everett Creed.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I got one last one just for the road. The Darkside versus Dirty DeChico.
What do you think of that, Darkside?
Oh God.
I'd be down to step in the ring with the dirty one. Might
I mean,
have to take a bath first though, so he's not so dirty.
and the man who walks the beat to his own drum versus the alcoholic redneck. That would be a great match too.
Right?
Hell yeah!
I call him the human flying squirrel, the dark side, because he just jumps off everything.
Yes, sir.
That'd be pretty cool. See, but
Nice picks.
yeah, that's it.
How about you, Mr. Awesome?
Man, this is so tough right here. I don't know. Two come to mind. Darkside is in one of them. I will say that. It would be the Darkside and Everett Creed.
Oh,
So it's kind of like Darkside's known to getting in an owner's face or someone who's had power before. And I think him and Everett would be no different than him and Nevon. I think they would go to war.
Nice.
Another one, Nevon is somewhat involved. It would be Novin and Jason Walker.
Ooh.
And a third one. Oh, here we go. Just because, let's throw big time Mike, Drew Hood, and Cameron Jackson. I don't care.
Triple threat FTC match? Yeah, I'd be down for it.
Oh, I just saw the two matches myself, but I'll wait until y'all are finished.
How about you, Darkside?
And I would like to see Kage versus Shadow Grim.
Wow.
Let's see. Mr. Judgment versus Jordan Oliver.
Damn, what a contrast.
And let's see. That'd be a good one. How about David Lowell versus...
Yeah, get wrecked. Get out of here. Freaking get wrecked.
David Lowell versus Zach Daniels.
Oh, wow. I'd be down to see that one.
That would be really good. I would be definitely down to see that.
That is good.
So FDN had a few good ones, and one of them is one I'd actually have been wanting to see. Jason Walker versus Novin, as you mentioned, Busta Boy. The Bad Reed versus Everett Creed. And the one I've been wanting to see, and I think I've talked with Kage about this, and Kage is wanting to do it, is Kage versus Dustin Reagan.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be great, because those two can go at each other any way they want to.
If you ask me, if you put Kage and Dustin Reagan in the ring, you could have a 60-minute Iron Man match, and those two would put on a classic.
They would.
So.
Here's one. I just got another good one. How about AK-47 versus D-Lock?
Yeah.
Because AK-47 is a rare appearance. I know he doesn't really wrestle that much anymore. You know, when he does, he puts on hella good matches.
I'd even go as far as saying put a tag team match. Have it be. Have it be a Killer Instinct, Dustin Reagan and D-Lock versus Kage and AK-47.
There you go.
Right.
As long as Reagan doesn't no show again.
Hey, he had his reasons.
Yeah, I know. But I'm still gonna give him shit for it.
Right.
That's what friends do.
He'll show up. He'll show up in Alva gear just for you.
No, one match I would say for sure I'd love to see at some point is Mark Williams, Cameron Jackson.
Well, that's bound to happen. That's bound to happen. I mean, whether they know it or not, it's bound to happen.
Nah, you're gonna put Mark Williams. I think the bigger money match, if it's not, I'd say Jason Page and Cameron Jackson, and I would say Mark and Chase. There you go.
I got one for you. How about H2 versus AK-47?
H2 and Dustin Reagan. That one.
Both would be awesome. But H2 and Dustin?
That would be good. That would be all right. I mean, whether they want to admit it or not, it'll happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, look at you know how many people were mad in professional wrestling at their bosses and stuff, but they still went back. You know what I mean? It happens, you know. You can't argue with the people. The people want to see it. They've been wanting to see Mark Williams versus Cameron Jackson for a long time. Since that shoot, they've been wanting to see it.
Right. All right. Let's see.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to be here like this. So.
Sit down, boy. Get out of here. Come at me with that.
Oh.
Sorry.
Corey Graves and Yankee.
Honestly, I think that would be a little bit of a mismatch. Because there's one thing that Yankee has that Graves doesn't. Quite not sleeping on Graves. But Yankee has the experience. I mean, so I think that would give him the advantage in that match.
Yeah, true.
But I would like to see Ecstatic versus Kage. That would be a killer match. I mean, think about the hype behind that. Ecstatic versus Kage. How freaking crazy would that match be?
Pretty crazy.
I told you, I'm gonna come at me with that weak stuff, dude. For real. You're so weak. Don't ever come at me like that. Defense is so sloppy. Sorry.
Glad we got some other people in here so far. Hoping we'll have another.
If you hear any crap talking, it's me playing this game.
Trash talking, ankle breaking.
Jack Brown didn't show up for too long. He was in the chat room for a quick second. I was hoping he would. Yeah.
Sit down, Mika. Don't ever come at me, Mika, trying to grab me. Stupid. It's your defense up, man. Get out of here. Get super. Get out of here.
Hey, Kern, it shows you around here.
I'm playing survival mode too. So it get difficult at times. It get really difficult.
Answer that. Let's see. So not dead air. I forgot something else to ask. Hey, things you guys want to know, or
what I bring? What I do?
I was just asking if there was any questions that you guys have. You want to ask me or anybody else?
When are we gonna see another WrestleCon?
How would Tony the Tiger rebook Crossover Crisis?
There we go. What is the worst backyard wrestling event so far this year?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Damn.
I would say, what is the worst crossover?
Like in general, backyard wrestling, like of all the well-known around the community, like BTW, WWE, NBW, all that. What's the worst pay-per-view of this year so far?
SPW would be that Kevin Cody, would it?
I mean, I have one in mind.
Um,
Yeah, I'll let John
the
go
first
ahead.
one that comes to mind for me is VTW Fury. Sorry, but it was a shit show, in my opinion.
That's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad one. The one that comes to mind for me is Fury was bad. That was pretty bad. But what about like they were mentioned earlier, like Mr. Austin mentioned earlier about Crossover Crisis?
Yeah.
Just the build up. Just the build up was bad.
Crossover Crisis has grown on me, but
Like last year, WrestleCon was so good. You know what I mean? WrestleCon is still the best one that I've seen so far. And there really needs to be a WrestleCon.
Unfortunately, I don't think there will be, but if there is, it'll be at a different location.
That'd be pretty dope, though. But that one, in my opinion, Crossover Crisis was just so bad because of the build-up. Again, that's what really kills it. Some of the matches were kind of weak, but the majority of the build-up and the drama behind the scenes that kind of spilled into the event, it really killed the mood in a lot of things. There was a lot of, I know there's a lot of backstage politics and stuff like that, but you should never allow it to spill into the event. You know what I mean? Because it shows in the performance. It shows really in a lot of things, especially in the performances. And it shows in the scenes first.
man, I'm trying to think of one. I mean, I'm trying to think, what is the most forgettable crossover? Like that a mainstream has done. I would say Crisis. They want you to forget about that, it seems. But I'm being honest, I would say probably Clash of the Yards. That one was pretty forgettable.
Clash of the Yards. I have not seen that.
It was the APW one before WrestleCon.
Yeah.
Wow, I actually forgot about Retro Invasion.
Does anyone remember?
Must be
Does
that.
anyone remember Supercard,
Yes.
Man, yeah.
where they tried to make their own Best in the Yard? Like
That was technically 2 years ago, but yeah.
that Supercard event. I haven't watched it yet,
I haven't either.
but I'm definitely going to. I want to. I heard it was okay, but it wasn't as good as Best in the Yard. But yeah, that's one I want to watch.
I may be a little bit wrong when I say this, but you got it. It's just for me. I feel like the worst one
So
was the first ever Best of the Year.
get wrecked, Cody. Get out of here.
Darkside, what would you say you think's been the worst
Oh,
event of this year? Last year?
No, man, I don't want to be fucking
Hassan.
negative. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Not good.
What time is it over at all, you guys? Because right now, to me, it's 10:40.
11:54.
Yeah, it's 11:54 over here too.
10:54.
Yeah, that's 11:54 where Darkside's at.
All right. What is the best match, best rivalry this year?
Let's
So
see.
far.
Didn't we already have this question?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We did.
Best match. Already got that too.
Okay.
Just
We just need more people on here.
I'm gonna keep wrecking people in freaking Street Fighter.
Yeah, I've been trying to get more people on here.
Yeah, motherfuckers, no showing. The hell is this?
Apparently, Atlas is moving to North Carolina in a week, so he's been going around saying bye to everybody today.
Ah, rip.
He no-showed. That's okay. I didn't want to see certain somebody that he could have portrayed too. So, oh wait, breaking the fourth wall.
Uh-oh.
Hey! You can't break the fourth wall without breaking the fourth wall.
Maybe.
Or you can break the fourth wall while breaking the fourth wall.
It's basically doing some Deadpool crap like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I actually literally just watched Deadpool like weeks ago. That movie is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
The first one's hilarious.
While we're waiting for more people to come in here,
Oh!
if you guys didn't see earlier, I did show who the second and top voted intro videos were. Second most voted on Twitter was the H2 intro video. And the most votes went to the Arnold McDonald video. I did mention that looking at Monday, September the 3rd, will be the next show with Brandon Castellion. Now I'll get into a couple other announcements. What are two I have?
Really?
Mentioned it again towards the end of the show. After Brandon Castelli's interview, you're going to go a while without having an episode of Tiger Talks Wrestling.
Oh my goodness.
Not taking another month off. Not a full month.
Okay, good. Good. Not a full month. God.
But
I don't know
what
what
I am
I'd
going to
do
do,
without you.
Okay, I'm done with this shit tonight. I'm not gonna keep getting wrecked like that. I'm done with this shit.
what I am going to do is drop down to one show a month.
I'm gonna try one more time. If I get wrecked like that, I mean, I'm okay with losing, but not like that.
Busta Boy.
Okay.
We got it. We're good. Revealing stuff here.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad. I just got perfected. That's not cool.
At least it wasn't Kenny Omega.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, the way it's going to go is I'm going to have a new person on for an interview 1 month. And the next month, I'm going to bring somebody back and do a Q&A. So you'll just be seeing one show every month, unless something big happens.
All-Star.
Maybe.
I'm saving. I'm done with that crap tonight. Screw
That's
that.
pretty much the main announcement.
Really? 3 rounds in a row get perfected like that? That's bullcrap. Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't, I'm okay with losing, but not like that. That's just
Something big happens. Huh.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking big time. No, I'm just playing.
Big time left.
It actually kind of ticked me off, to be honest. I'm okay.
I'm
though.
talking something big in the community happens where somebody has to come on for some reason. But I'm going to be dropping down, like I said, to one show a month. So Darkside or your Mike Pearl will be on here. Maybe early October, late September would be probably when I'd get him on there.
It's probably a good time.
Nice.
It'd probably be next after Brandon Costello. I just feel I had so many of the big names in the first year that I want to kind of drop it down and have less people in the second year.
Guess I'll just
So,
boot this up and play this thing
every,
off.
every month.
Guess I'll finish it up. Whatever. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I just got like destroyed and I got pissed off and turned off my content.
Alright. That's a big announcement for now.
But yeah.
Okay, I say a little cheap plug here, Johnny.
Alright, so
What were you afraid it was going to be, Darkside? That's taking a month off again or quitting altogether?
Oh, no, I thought you were going to tell us Riley was pregnant.
No, not that.
What did I do to piss you all off? I mean, what?
To be honest, though, I was thinking of quitting doing Tiger Talks Wrestling.
You better not. If so, I'm gonna lose it.
alright, look here. I'm gonna have to tell you right now.
He's like, let me tell you something here.
Tiger, this community needs you.
Yes.
We have enough motherfuckers quitting on everyone. We don't need you quitting too.
Yes.
Oh damn it! Now Busta Boy's trying to break the community again. God damn it!
All right, I'm tired of motherfuckers. Every time I look up to somebody, they fucking quitting on me.
Yes.
Okay, I looked up to BTW, they quit on me. Now I'm looking up to you, and you're quitting on me. What the hell?
Hey, like I said, I almost thought about it.
Better not.
For some reason, there was somebody that wouldn't let me. So,
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Bottom line is, you didn't.
right.
Or I would
We're not
reach
going
through this monitor and choke you and say, "Come back." But you can't quit on this community. This community
Pulling Revan over here. Force choke.
You want to know the reason why? Is because I feel there's a lack of a community, for one, and a lack of support when it comes to a lot of things. To be honest.
Why support you? I support you all the time.
A bunch of shiesty motherfuckers.
Looking at everybody.
Huh.
If you want to support it, then
I mean, I didn't feel that at all or anything like that. At all.
To be honest, there's only one company.
But hey,
that can support
let me
you.
just put it this way: as long as you have have any content, you will always have my support.
Yes.
It took a little inspiration for me. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm not gonna name any names direct, but you know who you are. One for you, I would have left altogether too. I felt that same way. And that's why I wrote that little cryptic tweet and I tagged you in it and I tagged Rick in it. Because I felt like this community didn't love me anymore. And I was wrong. Don't let that get to you. Never let that get to you.
Yeah, Tony, you know you ain't gonna run out of content. All you need to do is Eli to run his mouth again, then you'll be set for the next 6 months.
they bring up the tiny but
The thing is,
I mean, pretty much, he'll piss off somebody.
other than a select few people, I just feel like, for the most part, I don't get. I'm sure people watch, but they don't really leave comments or say anything about the shows, other than if they're in the comment section during the show. So that's what I mean by support. I feel like people just need to.
I get you,
more
man.
active, I guess.
I get you.
Yeah.
Like,
In other words, deadbeats that are watching right now, type some shit, join the shit, do something, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I want to be on here before you quit. That's my only goal in life, is to be on here before you stop doing it. Because if I don't, I'll find a way to get you to put me on here. I'll find one.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, Tommy Dong still has to wait. Uh-oh. I said those words.
The thing I know he won't be showing up.
Yeah, him and Asa Akira are having a nice time, I'm sure.
For that matter, Mr. Tommy Dong's going to be getting a little message here in the near future from me. So, speaking of which, I don't know if any of you guys happened to see that little LCW Undeniable show where he decided to call me out and the crowd was chanting, "I'm scared" of Tommy Dong. Well, those LCW guys can all kiss my ass because they don't know shit. No, I'm not scared of him in any way, shape, or form, but I will have more to say about Tommy Dong in the near future, like I said. But that crowd, they suck, and I have nothing good to say about them.
That's a BYW Mania match or a bitty match in the making.
You know, there's a saying I always say: you can't say something nice, punch him in the face.
There you go.
No,
Nevon McDonald.
add my own little spin to that, of course.
Okay, if that's a
All
little
right,
cheap
guys,
leg
I'm gonna
kick.
head to bed.
Very soon, I'll be stepping into the ring for the very first time, but not as a competitor, because I can't.
Well, Darkside, thank you for coming in again. Appreciate it.
Darkside needs to go find the bright side. I think that's what
Yeah.
he's
The dark side.
He's probably gonna dream and he's gonna be like, what the fuck is bright side anyway?
You know, I had a dream last night.
If he wakes up with Nevon over him again, oh god.
So I had this dream last night that there was this character in NUW called the Bright Side, and he looked just like the Dark Side. Wow, I'm glad he never made that character.
Right.
Is it okay if I tell you, say a little cheap plug here?
Nah, man, I don't know, man. The bright side, I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I miss him. Wish he'd come back.
I think he went and found Tycoon Mikado and just killed himself. I don't know.
Wait, I thought Tycoon Mikado was already. Oh wait.
Yeah, he found him and then he killed himself. Bright side went to the prison.
Okay, guys, I can't ask you all the questions, but I can ask you the couple of new questions that I had, or the one at least.
Yeah.
Who's responsible for me starting Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Ooh.
That's a tough.
Wasn't it KBW Big Time Mike?
I'm not good with trivia.
Is this supposed to be a trivia question here or what?
And that's not something you're going to find on looking up videos on YouTube, Riley.
Dang it.
I'm going to take a quick little guess here and say it was probably Nevon.
Nope.
I want to say Big Time Mike.
No, not Mike.
Or maybe you, because you got off your butt and did it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it was actually H2.
Oh,
nice.
So you and H2 are like best friends.
The one that talked me into it.
Nice. And I'm glad you did.
But then I gathered off you and then it's just like.
So what's your favorite shows to watch? You prefer my interviews, my Q&As, or the prediction shows?
Honestly,
I like what your answer. You said it last night.
I like your Q&As because it lets you get to know the people behind the character a little bit better. I mean, I like that. I like it, like the people in general behind, like you get to know the man behind the character. You get to know a little bit more about how they got the idea of their characters and stuff like that. Get in the heads a little bit of your favorite superstars. And that's what I've always liked. I love your Q&As. That's the main thing I love. And the prediction shows too, of course, obviously. But Q&A is definitely my favorite.
Probably the interviews. The one-on-one interviews, because it pretty much delves into the world of someone who, even if you don't know them, you can. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, pretty soon everyone's gonna know who Tommy Dong is.
No.
Yes.
So we moved from one frustrating game to another. Freaking Binding of Isaac.
don't want to see this.
I played a little bit of Binding of Isaac.
Riley, what was your pick?
Oh, I gotta say, well, like Mr. Oxen and Busta Boy spoke to the mindset of who they are, what kind of person they are, and all that. Well, interviews are just basically, I just like it because, well, like I said, he's back, Kage is back, baby. Woohoo!
Yes, Kage is back.
Oh,
I think he's back.
Finally, get somebody else.
Fuego del Sol without the mask. Who are you?
Headed back from work,
Bye.
tired.
Finally get somebody besides that thing, Nevon McDonald guy, character, whatever his name is now.
Speaking of, since he did say it, Nevon wanted me to ask you how much you remember of Reunion Rumble.
Don't answer, Kage. Don't answer. I'll tell him for you. Don't answer.
Because I wasn't sure if Kage heard the question, so.
alright.
So,
Because we didn't catch what you're saying, Kage.
Go. Okay. I think
So, I'll
yep, it is.
just put out there for me, I'd enjoy all of my different interviews, podcasts, the Q&As, everything just the same. But that's just me. I think the prediction shows are something nice and different to have every once in a while. That's why I do them for the main 4 pay-per-views of WWE and occasionally for UIW shows, YouTube wrestling shows.
Well, that run went to friggin' crap.
I still didn't show these to me yet.
I think this is over here.
Maybe a little bit. All right.
Well,
Let's see if I can think of another question.
I just
I
wasted
have
2
a
months.
question for all you guys, actually. Who would you rather?
Great. Widow.
Who do you think's gonna win at War? In the Last Man Standing, career versus career. Me, the one and only Riley Bates, or CBW's Darkside.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Speaking of federations, I don't mind. Little hashtag shameless plug. I finally got my own little federation.
Yeah.
Finally. A little bit of motivation and a lot of reason for why I got back into wrestling. And being honest, not just saying that because chat right now with Kage and Cameron Jackson, everybody, Iris Storm, all those guys inspire me to go back into it. And I'm going to take my knowledge of watching stuff like that, and I'm actually going to try to book a first show for the first time. And if I like it, I'm thinking about becoming a full-time booker.
Interesting.
I want to take either booking or managing seriously because I can't get in the ring anymore. So there's a lot of reasons why. I'll get into that later at a later time. Now is not the time. But I can't get in the ring anymore, but I can still be a part of it.
To divulge on that fact, I personally would love to be involved in wrestling more so as a manager or
Oh yeah.
or commentator.
There's a lot of great managers out there. There's Bobby the Brain Heenan, one of the best heel managers of all time. You know, I mean, he never stepped foot in the ring. You know, and he's became one of the best managers of all time. Look at Paul Bearer. He he turned something that shouldn't have worked and he made it work. Look at Paul Heyman, one of the greatest managers and greatest minds of all time.
Okay.
And Eric Bischoff as well, another great mind. That guy is smart, believe it or not. Behind the cameras and the gimmicks and stuff, he's very smart. I mean, that dude made a life and a living on great ideas.
Yeah, I mentioned him earlier when I said controversy creates chaos. He had a bunch of great ideas. I think I actually want to get into eventually booking indie wrestling, actually, man. When I moved back home to Alabama, I had success on YouTube, and I think I've come up with some at least semi-good stuff, and I've made enough connections now where I would love to actually open up my own school, train people, and actually put on shows and bring a little bit of everything all the way down south and actually create a top brand here in Alabama. Well, in Alabama, I'm in Oklahoma right now, but back home where I'm from, I would love to actually try to book something for real. That's the main goal, I think, eventually.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Nice.
This is what I'm talking about. Great freaking mind.
If I ever get to be 20 and I go down to Alabama or Oklahoma, I'll go with wherever you're at, and I want you to train me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot because I've been wrestling before YouTube got as big as it is and everything. Before the YouTube backyard wrestling stuff, I used to wrestle and stuff. I've been in a couple of matches. Nothing I would say that's concrete. Nothing like you guys.
Well, I'm not concrete here. Yeah. I'm just starting up, but I appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I think every person that wants to do wrestling in general, I think everyone deserves a chance. That's what it's all about, There's two people that taught me that everyone deserves a chance. I lost that fire when I was younger, and then I got that fire back. It took a huge hell. There's one person in here right now that was a huge inspiration for me stepping back into the ring again. And I'm proud to say that.
Hey.
Good old Kage. That's the man that he set the bar that everyone wants to go to. And that's me. I would like to become a manager or a booker, especially a booker. I can book the hell out of some things now. That's the one thing I can do. I can think of some good storylines. Like I've said before, there's many great managers who've never stepped foot in the ring before, and they're great managers. So that's what I want to do. And I'm really highly considering maybe doing managing and booking full time. That's what I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling the booking. It feels right. And that's just something I want to do. So, as you can tell, I'm not playing the game anymore, so I can actually focus. When I want conversation, I can actually carry a conversation for more than 5 minutes. So,
good.
I don't know, Busta Boy, you as a booker, I think someone's gonna beat you at a game. You're gonna fire them. I don't know.
Nah, I like that.
But get out of my company, man. You're out of here.
Now, I'll push somebody. I'll push the right people that deserve to be pushed. You know what I mean? Like, I'll make a card. I can make a card. Like, everyone. I could try to make things happen that people want to see. I'm not guaranteeing it'll happen because there is realities to the whole thing. I am aware of that. There are realities. And the reality is there are people that are going to hate each other. You're going to have problems. You're never going to please everybody. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the ones that do love what I do. I mean, I don't care about the haters. There's always going to be haters. And the way I look at it, you have haters. If you have more love than hate, then that's cool. But if you have haters, fine. Let them hate. At least it's getting your word out there. At least it's getting your name out there. know what I mean? It's like, hey, oh, this person's a jerk. This person, this and that. Hey, at least this person's talking about me. So that's the way I look at it.
Right.
You know, speaking of bookers and all that, well, I think this might be speaking of it, but if Kage, if you ever decide to come to South Dakota, see if Eugene formerly WWE superstar Eugene, see if you can get like a few matches up here at Busta Pro. It's in like T, South Dakota. If you do, see if you can hear it. And if you decide to come up here, because I swear, if you come up here, I would see you. Definitely.
Oh, speaking of that, now that things are starting to align a little bit better, I can finally start supporting all those wrestlers that I looked up to. Finally, now that things are starting to align themselves a little more.
It's so funny to me. It's so hard to walk a line, especially in backyard wrestling, especially when you have crossovers. Like, and I find this hard in indie wrestling too, about how much support can you show and how much do you have to keep it to where, you know, not kayfabe in a sense, but in a sense of, you know, hey, it's all about me. It's all about me. But also try to support friends and people you like. It's such a weird way. Like, I struggle with that on Facebook daily or on Twitter. Like, should I try to support them? How can the best way? Like, a good friend of mine told me it's like the best way to support them is if you're a bad guy, trash talk them, but quote tweet it. And so that way at least more people are seeing it. But like, it's a it's a weird line that you have to figure out, like how much support can you show, and also how much do you need to be in character, and then should you ever even talk about being in character and not in the first place? Like, that's why some of the Twitter beef with backyard wrestling just kills me, because I just don't understand it. I was like, if it's not building to something anyway, it's no point getting into such a heated argument about stuff. But I guess that's just how it is. I guess that it's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing.
Right. And sometimes you can't differentiate who's trying to be a heel or who's trying to be a face in some of those altercations that you see on Twitter too. So I understand where he's come from that part.
Or who's trying to be a heel in the sense of wrestling in general. It's kind of hard to differentiate that sometimes too.
Right. Gotcha.
Here it is again. I'm getting sidetracked again. Playing another game. That's me. Me, I'm always playing something.
So Kage, I don't know if you heard the full question or not, but we had Nevon in here earlier. He was said to make sure to ask you when you pop back in what you remember from Reunion Rumble.
I remember it took him to a guitar to eliminate me. That's what I remember. But Nevon and Novin, or whatever he wants to call himself this week, he knows where to find me. I'm not hard to find. He knows if he wants. So here's the deal. Everybody wants a piece of cake. Sure. Everybody. If not doing everything wrong in the first place, right?
Right.
I'm a hot commodity. I'm like I don't know what's the best, crab legs, right? Tastes so great, but they only come around every other season. You know what I'm saying? So if Nevon wants me, he knows where to find me. He knows how to make it worth my while. He knows that all he's got to do is make the call, and I'll answer, and I'll return that same feeling, the same hurt that I got from him on that Reunion Rumble, and I'll give it right back to him 10 times over, because I am the best at what I do, Mr. Better Than You, the master of the DDT, who's got a PhD in the DDT for the 1, 2, 3. Now, how you like that, Nevon?
Yeah. wasn't the only one that said something about facing you. Darkside actually said it's one guy that you are one guy that he'd like to face as well.
As much as people like to give crap about King of the Yard 1, that match was insane, and I could see myself fighting either of those guys anytime, any day. If Darkside wants to get at it, like I said, I might need to make a trip on up to Newburgh and run through that whole roster real quick.
And I tell you what, Kage going to NUW, that would break the internet. That would break the internet. That would be awesome. I will fucking watch every episode. Just
better yet, Kage going to UWE, going to his home thing.
Kage going anywhere in general is good. I'm just saying. Not trying to sound like a mark or anything, but it's true. It's fact. You know what I mean?
Mr. Awesome, I think we're trying to get something out there for Kage.
Hey, I just appreciate, the love. Like, I'm in and out of the BYW game because I'm trying to pursue big dreams, but like I love it, right? Like that's why I hold on to it because I love it so much. I love everything we built. I love everything that's going on. I love what it became. I love what the community became. And so any chance I get to go anywhere, because I just love back there. That's why a lot of people ask me, like a lot of my buddies or some of my friends, like, why do you travel that far for, you get paid to do this other places. But like when you love something so much and you made a connection with so many guys and you're able to still, like I can put up an indie match right now and it might get some views, but it won't. It's not the same. It's not that same feel. It's not that same vibe. Like the mask is cool, but when Kage walks, when the Hello World hits, I think it's a different vibe, and I love that vibe. And eventually, I hope to get that vibe in the pros. But until I do, and while I'm still young and while things are still going great, why not try to make a few more BYW memories? Like, why not?
Right.
Oh hell yeah! All right, here's a quick question for you. Best in the Yard 3 saw one of the most talked about matches on the card. You and Cameron Jackson. So, do you feel there is still unfinished business between you and Cam, like everyone else feels?
Oh, absolutely. That's I was talking to Tony about it earlier when I popped on for a minute, but like. There's unfinished business, and if you've been checking out the stuff on the channel, his two buddies have been hopping on. They've been talking that trash, and I got a couple buddies of my own that might want to talk some trash back. And who knows, at Best in the Yard 4, whenever they make an announcement about when it's gonna happen, who knows what you might see, and if that story will be. I know there's a few more chapters in that story yet to be written. Let's put it like that. Cam, I gotta give credit where credit is due. He's an outstanding talent. So is Drew. So is Kevin. But when you have egos as big as theirs, sometimes they need to be checked. And I got plenty of that in the bank. I can write reality checks for days. I can write chin checks for days, and I'll do that if they want it.
Right.
When Cage's team hits,
What is going on?
No matter,
What in the hell?
No matter where it's at, when it hits, I always dance to it. It's the best song.
Freaking killer bombs.
The best song in BYW side.
62%.
Someone else like that.
You're kind of breaking up there. Really hear you, Riley.
Best
Got it.
So
Kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Riley's
You
breaking
guys
up.
broke up big time. Holy crap. It's weird. Alright, let's go.
So, Tony, let me ask you, what do you think about? So a lot of the VTW guys are going pro now, at least with ACCW a little bit, and VTW has, some of the episodes have been few and far between. What do you think about that? Is it bittersweet? Is it a good thing that they're getting out more? Do you miss the weekly vindications? What do you think about that?
It's interesting somebody would actually ask me that one. Because a lot of people don't ask me about VTW anymore. I kind of miss the
Eli thing.
What's that?
So that right after the whole Eli thing, I bet VTW didn't want to do anything with it.
Yeah. Now, I think it's a good thing that some of those guys are doing a little more indie stuff, but still, I don't think it's good for VTW wise that they're taking so long to upload Best in the Yard for one thing, and that they haven't had any content period in between Mania and what we're waiting on Best in the Yard. So I think it's good for them individually that they're doing their own indie thing there, but for VTW wise and their fans, it kind of sucks.
As someone who had to stop recording stuff, but here's my deal, right? So like my deal was a little different. I was almost basically forced. I had too many sports opportunities to not leave Alabama. Like my parents were they definitely wanted me to go on to do other things. But looking back on it now, if I could change anything, I would have never went to college and just continued KBW and continued my professional career. Like I had some success here with big, but like I felt like I let a lot of the KBW fans down and let their channel die out in a sense to where it sucks. So I had to see, and I also know how it feels. Within a year's time in Oklahoma, I was wrestling Chavo Guerrero Jr., which is insane, right?
Right.
But like I'm on TV again or on TV somewhere, it's very hard for me to say that I'm definitely letting KBW fans down. I feel like in that sense, and I hate for that to happen with them because they were on such a hot streak.
They were.
Right? Where I feel like with us, we were on and off a bit right there at the end of our hot streak, I should say, until I left and had to leave. That was around KBW everything and all that. But like it sucks. Like I said, I can see both sides of the coin, and I know what you mean.
Yeah,
So, to me, here's the thing. KBW will always have a special place in my heart. Always. Because if it wasn't for KBW, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Because I wouldn't know who any of these guys are. I wouldn't know who UWE is. I wouldn't know who VTW was. Because I watched you guys and I saw a little event get recommended to me. It was called Best in the Yard. And I checked that out and I discovered so many good people. And I'm proud to say I made a lot of good friends. Guys like AK-47, guys like Big Time Mike. A guy that I'm proud to call one of my best friends. I wouldn't have met any of those guys if it wasn't for you guys. You guys kind of paved the way. And that will always, to me, in my opinion, will always mean something. That will always have a special place in my heart. Whether you make one show a year or one show every 10 years, it's still going to always have a special place. Just so you know that.
Thank you.
When I first started watching Backyard Wrestling, the first thing I did was I started watching WWE back in 2014. And back then it was when they started doing Randy Orton and John Cena thing with the World and Heavyweight Championship. So then I searched up, well, what about wrestling on YouTube? Like, is there any background? And the first channel I come up with is KW. So then I started watching it, and then I want to say, like, I never watched WWE again. It was just always KW. And then I saw the video that I remember the title was "Is KBW?" and I just there, and I almost had tears in my eyes, thinking about, well, no, not this. Keep on going forward, keep on going forward. I think that it before I was Riley Bates' name. I fun fact, SPW wasn't what it is now. It was just basically a magazine, a messy room, and just make spots for like camera for a lab tablets and record and all that. But it was just basically me holding up a WWE Undisputed Championship and me calling out Kage on my tablet. And I was like, I don't think he's gonna notice this, but I might as well just do it just to see what will happen. But yeah, to cut it all short here, PPW was the best thing that in my life, and without it, I don't think I'd ever be in backyard wrestling, to be honest.
Thank you. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, to me, BTW's had kind of their spurts this year, if you will. Reunion Rumble was their best show, in my opinion, this year that they've produced. But to me, they just haven't uploaded enough to keep the fans involved. And when they have uploaded, it's kind of been choppy, their storylines for anything that they've done. And then going this long now since it was, like 2-3 months ago that they uploaded Mania, and we haven't seen nothing since.
And there hasn't even been. It's the most important time as well. It's BT. It's not BT.
season.
Best in the yard season. You know what I mean? It's best in the yard season.
So I will play devil's advocate because that is a 6-hour show. There was some camera issues with that because they hired a guy to film some stuff and he didn't help exactly like he was supposed to. So now it's a 6-hour editing job, a 6-hour commentating job, and I feel like when the finished product is put out, it'll put a lot of people at rest. But right now, with you're looking at nothing, it's not creating angst. Like at least if they were putting out promo packages for it, at least it would be creating good angst instead of like just bad angst about what's going to happen next. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the one years. I don't think it was Halloween Halo, but it might be, I don't know. But I remember watching it live. I'm sort of indication, I honestly don't know. But honestly, I really think that in the life thing, most of this is the laughter and all that, and that more than the action. It's just, I mean, I feel like BTW just doesn't like. They do care about wrestling and putting out content. They just don't care about the storyline, except for like one, and that's it.
I'd say that's pretty much the case. In my opinion, VCW pretty much experiencing a hit, so to say, because they just had Dustin leave. I mean, they're taking some hits in terms of talent, and I think as Kage said, they're going indie, so they're going to have less time to pretty much make the trip and go do VTW. But I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
In terms of talent, like I think this is pretty much the period where you're going to see a lot more go to VTW, where it's going to be, I'm thinking people around there are just going to start going to VTW. Like UCBW guys, I'm thinking them. And you're going to see a lot less of the face of the UC now, pretty much.
I think this is, at this time, I
Like,
think
they're
it's
going to keep it alive, even when the top guys are pretty much on their way out right now.
personally, I think that this Best of the Yard is going to be the most important one they've ever done. Because it's going to be make or break. I really think it's make or break. I'm looking forward to it. I'm still hyped about it. Don't get me wrong. It's just gotta play it right. And I think personally, I think it can be done. We've seen a lot worse, right? We've seen a lot worse.
It's BYW. We've seen the best and the worst of the worst.
Oh yeah.
But someone who's endured it all and who's been helping out every step of the way is Tiger. Tony, you're the man. We appreciate you for getting eyes on it, keeping the talk about it, putting out all these interviews and helping out guys get noticed, helping guys get their story out. And happy 1 year anniversary. I just made it home, so I got to log off because my phone's about to die. But I did want to say happy anniversary. I'm glad I got to hop back on here again. We got to do this again soon. And enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Thanks for the support. And I'll keep supporting you as well.
Appreciate it.
See you guys later. Y'all have a good night.
See you.
You too, man.
Oh yeah.
You too.
Always a pleasure to see one of the founders of Backyard Wrestling here, and the reason why I got into wrestling, or like back into wrestling. It's always a pleasure.
Right.
Just saying. But yeah.
If I could say this cheap here, if we are able to in the SWW,
Let's see. Well, it's getting pretty late for me, so I'm gonna have to get off of here and get everything ready for me to hit the sack. So I have to get going, and I got a date with Kingdom Hearts.
Oh God, Busta Boy's gonna watch. He's gonna be up all day.
I'm probably gonna be up till like 9 this morning, trying, because I beat the first one. Now I'm on to the second one. Then it's on to January, Kingdom Hearts 3. Cannot wait. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get going. Probably get started on Kingdom Hearts 2 tonight. Probably pass out. So.
You have a good night, Busta.
You too, man. Thanks for having me here, and happy 1 year anniversary, dude.
Thank you.
Here's to 2. There better be a 2. If there's not, remember, you're only an hour away from me. You're in Michigan. I'm in Indiana.
We're all gonna
But
win.
anyway, I may have arthritis, but I can still kick your ass. All right. See you guys next time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Later.
Well,
We just need more.
I think it's safe to say, Tony, you've had a hell of a show, despite people pulling out, people not being able to make it.
Well, if you guys want to call it a night, you can, but I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer. I'm still hoping for one person to show up, but I got a couple other things I can do. But wait, there's one guy who had to work till midnight and then wanted to jump on here. We'll see if he gets a chance to. About to message him actually now to see if he gets a. confused. What was that there?
Well, I think it's safe to say nobody can deny it. There's only been one platform. Well, there's been 4 key figures in backyard wrestling, YouTube wrestling, whatever you'd like to call it. I'd say Wicked J is one of them. Kage is definitely another. Bad Reed at his time. And Cameron Jackson recently. Tony's had the privilege, and he's had both, at least 2 of them. One of them is no longer with us. And Bad Reed, well, he's on Indies, as well as one of them. You know what? This is the only platform you're going to get something like that. So, praise Tiger Talks Wrestling, goddammit. 1 year or not.
Thank you.
I wish better Bad Reed now. Wish he would come back. But he's doing his thing, so. Maybe get to see you get to see a rematch.
No, not him. A rematch between him and Kage?
Yeah.
That might happen on the Indies.
Who knows?
I don't know. Bad Reed's kind of making some waves in that indie scene right now.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Recently was at an Impact taping, and people were trialing the Impact people. People in charge of Impact, rather.
Yeah, they're tweeting about him.
Which I wouldn't necessarily disagree with, because Myron has been doing pretty good.
Yeah, and just goes to show you, YouTube wrestling is making waves. This is probably the best group of talent of this year that will probably make it waves on indies. You see Jordan Oliver do it. You've seen Myron do it. Ellis Taylor, goddammit. So many more to come.
Yes. It's true.
Oh shit, Kage. Damn. American Outlaws. H2, goddammit. Mike Miller. Half the damn Michigan territory right now.
They're getting on the indie scene, yes.
BTW guys. L. New York.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Kage wasn't able to stick around. I was hoping to have a couple people in here at the same time to ask those questions to, since you guys were here last night for them, so I won't worry about doing those trivia questions for now. Thought I'd ask you guys the same ones we did last night. Trying to get one person in. Alright.
Yeah, despite what Eli told you yesterday.
Yeah.
Do not use the pull-out method, folks.
Yeah.
Just regular questions.
Yeah, he was something to come up too, because he was supposed to be here tonight too.
Why?
But let me go with yes. So you like the All-Star Extravaganza. What was your favorite part of that? Just seeing so many people come together for it, or anything else to do with that, Riley?
Oh, you're asking me now. Well, I like the All-Stars more because it brought everyone there, especially the old person. I'm gonna say his name. I don't mean to call him old, but Mr. Judgeby. So, especially, because he's been here for what, 18, 19 years now, and he's been taking souls and digging holes and all that, Undertaker style, whatever. But it just brings everyone together. So Yeah, that's mostly why I love the All Stars review.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was definitely a good stream. I remember it.
That's a long ass stream.
Yeah.
$6 for it, but a little
That's
over.
not been like 6 hours or something like that.
Yeah. It was. I'll tell you the exact time here in a minute. Trying to get something up on my channel. This one's not going to go too much longer, but. You're breaking up again. Alright, so the All-Star Year in Review. That was right there. 6 hours, 18 minutes, and 45 seconds. It has 333 views. 19 likes.
I remember pretty well because I was.
Well, there went Riley. Whatever he was saying, I don't know, but.
I don't know, his stuff was cutting out a lot.
Yeah, it was. And.
With the Wix logo maker.
Oh, don't do that.
Damn Wix websites.
Right. So. Oh, he's back again.
I had to pop out here. My laptop was going a little slow, so.
Gotcha. You say you were lagging there again, so. Well, I was happy with the few people that we had jump in. That's the surprises. I didn't know for sure if they would show up or not.
Yeah, especially that one person that just. No, just.
Hey, I mean, we got Riley Bates. We got me. We had Tony. We had Kage. We had Nevon McDonald. We had Darkside. We had Busta Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I believe that's it.
Nope. We also had Scorpion in here for a brief period of time.
Oh, yeah. Scorpion did pop in.
But that's about it, yes.
If only we had Yankee and Kage in the same call.
Yeah, I was hoping to get Yankee in here, and that didn't happen. Don't look like I'm going to get the other person in here either that I was hoping to get. He's not responded. I'm going to give him just a couple more minutes. We're going to end this at the top of the hour if he doesn't show up. About 8 minutes.
Okay. I remember the thing.
You're breaking up again, man. Breaking up terribly, buddy. Alright. So, Mr. Awesome, while he's doing that, what is your favorite part of the interviews that I do? Is there a specific question you'd like having asked, or anything specific about the shows that you enjoy more than the rest?
Not really. I mean, it's just cool to listen to people that even I probably haven't even watched. Like a lot of DBW guys, I haven't seen a lot of DBW yet, and I'm trying. This show is definitely giving me the introduction of where to start.
Okay.
If they stick out, then I'll go back.
I know Mark and Jason Page, neither one have really watched DBW and don't know much about them either. A lot of the guys here in Michigan really haven't seen much of them.
What'd you say, Tony?
Was that Riley?
What'd you say?
I was just saying that the guys here in Michigan, a lot of them haven't seen DBW.
Yeah, Total Domination was like the only show I saw.
I've seen a couple shows. I haven't watched the last couple, I don't think.
No,
Behind on W program.
I remember commenting to this, but Mr. Judgment commented on an SPW episode, and it wasn't. Huh?
But I had talked to Mr. Judgment about coming in tonight too, and he didn't show up. So.
But anyway, he commented on an episode video, and he said something like "young fool" or "you're a joke, a mockery," something like that. And SPW said, "Mr. Judgment, who are you talking about, Nike or Riley Bates?" And then Pharaoh comes in, cocky as hell, says, I go to your channel and you just have the same D-rated finisher and all that." And I just said to him, "Pharaoh, I don't think you want to do that. Mr. Judgment is an 18-year veteran."
Technology is really not working with you today.
No, it's not. We're gonna try to make too much tonight. He's gotten way out again. Ever since he went to bed and turned off the lights and everything, it's just been not so good for you, Riley.
Ever since Nevon came in, you've just been screwed up today.
There you go.
Nevon El Kabak, the internet router.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
I don't know, he was kind of in public, so he probably could have walked.
Yeah. All right. So.
What is going on his head?
I know.
I think it was like burning something.
Well, it sounds that way, doesn't it? Alright. Change like that.
What are you guys talking about? You guys here?
A couple people here.
Devon's always burning my burnings. You know, I have to give credit where credit is due. Vaughn is a very, very talented guy. But
This time, but doesn't say it's not.
yeah, but like I said, Vaughn is a very, very talented guy. But
Nevon fucked up your internet connection.
He must have.
yeah, either that or we're having a storm down here, so it might be.
Oh, that could do it too. Alright.
But trying to say here is Vaughn is Vaughn. I'll give him credit where credit is due. He's such a good. In fact, the matter is that you need somebody to retire his ass.
So anyway.
That's it.
Doesn't look like anybody else is going to show up. So, Busta Boy said, you want me to hop back in, but I am going to be extremely sidetracked. You're good, Busta Boy. We're going to end it.
Extreme Luchador hopped the border on his way out.
Huh?
Extreme Luchador hopped the border on his way out.
Yeah. But this is the part where you two can get in any final lines you got. And we're going to close it up here. Close up shop.
All right. Cheap plug time, I guess. Well. Content that anybody else has got, that's in here. That was in here. UWF New York. Best in the Yard 4. When Worlds Collide 2. Even though they didn't show up. Fuck it.
Yeah,
fuck it. Yeah, there you go. UWW Mania 2. SBW, goddammit. What else? Oh yeah, King of the Yard 2. NUW Code Red. NUW period. UWE. VCW. Something like that. Oh yeah. Tommy Dong's karaoke. There you go.
Can suck it. Especially with his last video. That's all I'm saying about Tommy Dong.
BYW.
Had to plug the karaoke. And that will be me signing out on the 1 year anniversary. God damn it. I will see y'all later.
See you.
Thanks for joining, Mr. Awesome. Thanks again for the video.
No problem. See ya.
All right, Riley.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am the only Riley Bates. Final countdown, if it is able to, final countdown might be uploaded tomorrow. Don't know what time, but it might be uploaded tomorrow. For anybody that has watched the beginning of the stream, you're welcome for that cringy intro there. And so I'm going to give it to the one and only Tiger Talks Wrestling. Good job for the 1 year anniversary. And yeah, I'm out. Gotta go to bed, wake up in the morning, do promos, all that other stuff. Keep on drinking Pepsi. You be drinking root beer. See y'all later. Peace.
See you. Thanks, Riley. All right. So this is where we call it a night, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being on the shows last night and tonight both. Thank you. Huge thank you to Kage. I appreciated him coming in. Thank you to Scorpion, Darkside, Busta Boy, Riley Bates, Nevon McDonald, Mr. Awesome. Did I say Scorpion? Yes, I did. The Pizza Guy, Pizza Man, sorry. If I forgot anybody, FDN, thanks for being in the chat section. Jack Brown for briefly being in the chat section, thank you. Thank you to everybody who's been a supporter of Tiger Talks Wrestling over this 1 year. And I hope you all stay tuned. As I mentioned, if you didn't see it earlier, didn't hear it earlier, I'm going to be dropping down to 1 show a month because I think I got just too much content out there right now, and I want people to catch up and not get overwhelmed. Plus, that way I won't have too many. I had way too many big names on here last year, and I want to drop that down. So, was going to do some trivia stuff. Like I said, most of that stuff was asked last night at the end of the show. So we're good with that. If you want to send any other intro videos, I'll take them and use them. Mainly, you're just going to see that signature that Mr. Awesome created from now on. Next week, Monday, September the 3rd, will be the next show. More than likely, that's what I'm looking at right now. And Brandon Castelli will be the guest after that. You won't see nothing else from Tiger Talks Wrestling until towards the end of September, early October. Unless something huge happens or somebody needs to come on for some reason or have breaking news or something, then you won't see nothing else from me. Appreciate the support I've had the last 2 days. Again, I'll probably post more about this eventually later, but I am wanting to do that commentary for certain matches. I want some companies to, if they're interested, to let me know, because I would like to have about 7 matches altogether to put towards a special event that I can post up on Tiger Talks Wrestling YouTube channel. And yeah, that's about it. This has been, yeah, good for you. This has been the 2-day spectacular. Not much spectacular about it, I guess, other than we brought some guys together that were not always together. Again, also didn't mention him from last night, but thank you to Eli, Mark Williams. Sorry. Either way, you know him. You know who he is. Thank you to H2 for briefly popping in yesterday as well. Jaden Michael Quick. Appreciate all of them guys joining in yesterday as well. Unfortunately, couldn't get some of the guys I was hoping for, like Big Time Mike in here and Yankee and Cameron Jackson, but it is what it is. And I appreciate the guys that were able to make it in. Just keep watching the show. Keep watching any wrestling that you prefer to watch on YouTube. Keep it real, guys. We're out of here. Good night.